Hey guys, welcome, and I wish I had some googly eyes on me right now, but yeah, it's just the April 1st. We'll see if we can get a session going for today. But yeah, the eyes, man, the eyes are just filled with the googliness as much as possible. Happy April 1, look at that sombra. Just happy April 1st, ladies and gentlemen, and hopefully we'll get into this setup. We're gonna be just waiting on for a number of players to hop on in. And in the meantime, just been asking around. These regards to all the matchup. That's what's perfect.
Easy.
Yeah.
Ahorita regreso.
What is the play format anyway? What is the play format anyway? The standard 4 decks 1 man? Or what?
What a frightening thought.
What is happening? What's gonna be happening? This is having a meeting here. Everyone's dancing with their googly eyes. Googly eyes are basically the name of the game today, guys. Since I'm just fixing a few things up. Alongside all of this, TFT comes. We got 7 people right now, so still need 5 more to get a game going. So hopefully we can get things done in the first place. Still need 5. Still need 5. We just give it a little bit. Give it a little bit. Need 4. Yeah. Then we can get going. Numbani ata. BO3 conquest format. Okay. What does that even mean? What is a BO3 conquest format? Advantage.
Always leave yourself a back. La oscuridad te espera.
Man. Score is 1-1. Okay. So it's still... We still bring... So how many bricks?
Be right
Bring
back.
still? 4? It's usually 4 if it's that kind of thing. Or just like 1 or 2. That's gonna be the question. One, two, three.
Oh, excuse me.
Putting a skin in our bad these days.
Down for the count.
It's still pretty good with the day shoot, man. Just discussing things right now. So honestly, I'm a little more quiet. I'm very busy today, guys. I'm very busy for this whole week. Tomorrow we're gonna have some StarCraft tournaments, and on the next day, and on Saturday I'm gonna be hosting another StarCraft tournament, as well as potentially be playing Gwent competitively. So it's gonna be freaking crazy. And then on Sunday it's gonna be open division. So what is time? What is time? Honestly, SK has Druid Swarm and Greatsword, but they're pretty easy to counter.
Time's up.
That's why it's #1 for sure. Syndicate is #1 for sure, ADC though gonna get 2 with that connecting. And like I said, guys, we still need 3 more people to get going for our first game. So hopefully we get it done, ladies and gentlemen. As we are just giving it a bit real quick. Yeah, hopefully everything pans out well. We'll see though. We'll see how this is gonna work out. If there... Let's see. So many people in competitive today. Seems like it's a very competitive day thingy. It's like all about competitive right now. Looking at the friend queue. So hopefully it works out. Like, I've been watching the Masters things for that. GG na ako. No problem. No problem. Yeah, hopefully we can get this done because we are gonna have to wait a bit at this rate. And in the meantime, it's just a little waiting, a little wanting, a little trying to see if we are gonna get games going, that kind of thing.
Jean.
If it doesn't happen, then it is what it is. It is what it is. That's for sure. No problem on that.
You hear that?
Thanks for the gift sub, Flo, to It's Nova. Okay, what's up, Flo? Didn't even see you there, man. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Feel free to hop on in. We need some guys to play into our session. Just way too many people in competitive right now. So we'll see. We'll see if we are gonna get a setting done. Thank you, Mr. Flo. I'm also trying to post something in there. I'm just so busy, honestly. Not gonna lie, I am extremely busy right now. I have to fix up some overlays also later on, as soon as this stream is done, which I wish I could do while fixing things up. But you know, it is what it is. Also, what else is going on? I'm gonna try to get ready for next weekend for Open Division playoffs. It's gonna be a huge one. Honestly, it's gonna be a huge one, and it's really something I do love doing. And though we got that taking the victory, but we're still missing people. So if you guys can hop on in, it'd be much appreciated to get at least the first game going, and we'll see how long we can go.
It's honey.
Everyone just stands there. Everyone just stood there and took it. Okay. Give me a sec. Give me a segundo. Un segundo, s'il vous plaît. Let's see. Alexi X97 is gonna hop on in as well. They're dumb. Rohan there. Okay. Okay, whatever. Let's try this out then. Ooh, JC, I haven't seen this name in a while. I'll actually go online. Very surprising. Very surprising name to see online. I'll change in a short time. It'll change very, very quickly, honestly. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yes sir, it's been a while. Okay. NXL tank, London's DPS, Soul is support. Who's with who? Who's with who? Fix things up, guys. Let's fix things up and let's play on Lijiang Tower. Praxis. How are we doing this? Is this fine? Is good for you guys? Andoy support. Praxis is tank. I think this should be good. It's like to get game 1 going. Okay, I'm just gonna start it. There's no complaints. I'm just gonna start it and see how long this sesh lasts. Have fun. Good luck. Good luck. Rax is here. That's a real question. Is Rax there? Hi. Okay. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go then. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's get into this game. Hello, what's up, Dion Music? Hi, Kurarichu. And game 1 for our April Fool's session. Googly eyes are abound. Gonna get a little bit of a close-up on that later on. And let's get into the action for game numero uno. Gonna be Just gonna be looking to have some fun today. On the 1st of April. Just looking to make sure that there's no fake news whatsoever. And on the blue hand side, we got Team Blue. On the red, it's Team Red. And let's see how this is going to go in our first game of the night. Sorry if I found this side a little distracted. Like I said, I've been very busy with there's so many things to fix on up. But hey, at least we'll give a little bit of time, a little bit of enjoyment here in the OverRush PH PUGS. By that I mean pretty much the SEA PUGS by this point. And we're looking to make a new project for the Philippine scene itself. Bring me another. Jesus Christ, these two role-playing. The RP is so strong. Can't wait to see them both on the same hero, Archangel, and finally Aegon gonna be round things off. In the meantime, on the right-hand side, Fire Falcon with JCY actually. X97 gonna be into the matchup as well. D1395. We also have alongside him, it's Nova, but he's playing the Genji this time. JDC, and finally Andoy. So yeah, first game, let's get things going, let's get things done. Gonna be time for the action. Fire Falcon gonna be acting on that. In the meantime, Raxus making a mistake and does get a poop mod to 1, but he will fall as well. Not really a worthwhile trade here and now, because this will allow X97 to have a good time here onto the side. Flashbang onto the Panda Hammer, missing the shots wildly. Gonna be a double kill there. Simultaneous onto both the Soldier Semi-6 and the McCree. And by this point in time, seems like the blue hand side with the initial capture. A lot of mirrors here and now between the Brig and the McCree. JDC though gonna go for the resets. Let's check out basically those googly eyes in a bit. Making sure everything is a-okay on the side of production. It seems like we are fine for now, so hopefully it doesn't actually just disintegrate before our very eyes yet again. So welcome guys to our first session against number 1 and number 3. Just need one team. You just got this. You guys got this. I've seen your bracket. I think you can take at least one of them, that's for sure. But the Remix now gonna pop that tactical visor. Gonna be going for these shots as much as possible from the side. Frags on the board already. Remix getting things done. Coalesces though in response. Andoy with the big beam, trying to back on that with the speed boost, but it's just not gonna happen. A little too much action there, and Team Blue gonna be going for the Deadeye right here, right now. It's Nova though, hiding on the side, gonna be able to avoid the Deadeye, and goes for the punch. Goodbye, Raxus! Gonna get knocked on down perhaps, but never mind, he gets back on up quickly. Relocating on over, good movement there from the Hamster. With 59% and counting here now for the blue hand side, they are just taking away here on Lijiang Tower. Things look good so far for Team Blue. They are playing that double hit scan here and not playing the range game strong. And that gonna be bringing the demise onto the Fire Falcon. JCY right now onto that. Winston will fall as well. In the meantime, Shibaya Sama trying to get the frag. It's not really connecting onto its Nova. And Andoy gonna be backing on out. And JDC ready with the rally. Face to the face already. Rax is trying to go for the push on, and so far so good here now for the blue hand side. And by this point in time, just one more fight's gonna be enough for them to take this W. Because Rax though relocating, trying to find the opportunity. And Andoy trying to retreat, trying to get on away. It's gonna be a noodle star to remember here and now. As here comes the tactical visor. Remix though will get shot down by X97, but it's way too far off for the red hand side. They never got the momentum from the start. And there you go, 100-0 in the opening.
1-0.
A good start here now for the blue hand side, and welcome to the Pugs, guys. That's pretty much how things work. It is what it is, and we'll see how long we can go into this matchup. By this point in time, it's gonna be Team Blue trying to figure out what's gonna be the play, what's gonna be going on into this one. And some of these members from the FES Academy teams talking about how they are trying to get ready for the Open Division. Scrim's gonna be very, very important before this weekend. But now it's time to get on out. Speed booster from Archangel at the very start. Goes over to the Brig instead. Shibaya Sama in the meantime on the wrecking ball. JCY gonna do the same. And tries to go for a roll on over. We'll get flashbang immediately. So there we go with the shield play. But can JCY get on out? No, too much damage being done. Remix will get the shutdown. Good CC there from the blue hand side, pushing on forward. X97 though with the counter kill, trying to stay alive. Shibaya-sama in his face gets a boop onto one. And honestly, the Wrecking Ball, just such a big pest so far. Literally running everyone over. Archangel though will get clocked down by X97. Good flashbang there. Here comes the Wrecking Ball right now, getting in his face. And Shibaya-sama with the shots as much as possible. JCY in the meantime will be looking to get on out. All driver gonna be available there for Shib, but doesn't really find any targets. And Team Blue yet again gonna be getting things done. Well, what is this mod view? I think it's a new thing on Twitch. Basically, it shows you what channels you're moderating as a Twitch tryhard. But with Fire Falcon as well as JCY trying to get the transition on. Pulse Bomb connecting. It's Nova gonna recall on that, but Fire Falcon unfortunately still there. Will get blown up. Death in the meantime, bringing more kills. X97 unable to survive the sustained damage there from the Tracer. By this point in time, Team Blue still in this fight. So the real question is, where are those googly eyes? I haven't seen too much of them. Seems like there they are. Happy April 1 here and now, ladies and gentlemen, as Death rolling on over yet again. There you go, Focus Fire though connecting onto Shibaya-sama. We call already. Seems like the Tracer gonna be surviving that onslaught. It's all up to X97 right now to get the shutdown that he needs. The McCree onto the bridge where he gets some flashbang on. DM right now from Raxus though protecting his teammates. It seems like the McCree unable to get the killer shots. Rally though coming online, coalesces in response. Andoy trying to find a opportunity to get on through. JCY though charging to Oblivion. And not really the best one, never mind, he gets one. Remix gonna fall on down. The McCree caught on over. Another frag here, but it's gonna be a counter boop. Andoy dropping on over again. X97 though with Deadeye. Here comes JDC with the Transcendence as well. All about the top up here now for the Red Hand team. And it's all them onto the objective. They only need to get the kill onto Death. It will be enough for them to stave off this destruction. But JDC gonna get taken down again. Shibaya-sama in the meantime falling for time with the mines. But it seems like they are willing to give up the points. And there you go. Team Red finally getting some progress. It's Nova though missing wildly on that pulse bomb. And that is going to be Death, able to get the pick off there. Charged up from JCY, really trying to go for it with this Reinhardt, rampaging as much as possible. But it is going to be a Rampart in the session. So much distress here for the Red Hand side, and poor X97, even getting caught by the hook. It's Nova from Riptide. There you go, guys. There you go indeed. It's Nova on the Tracer by this point, showing that he can play potentially the DPS too. But it's been a struggle here enough for the red team. We'll see if it's gonna be enough. Blinks are abound. That in the meantime, already knowing exactly where the Tracer is. Archangel anticipating the touch, but he doesn't get the connection. Rapsis though kills JCY at the very start. Poor Andoy caught by the hook. And Team Blue all over the opposition. It's Nova even dropping on down. This might be a clean 2-0 by this point, but luckily here for the red hand side, there is going to be another round. BO5 coming our way. And we'll see how long we can go on Lijiang Tower.
Score 2-0. Ready or
Wait a sec, let me just post something. Actually, I should be able to post this now. Big post. Then I think I can share this real quick while we are getting on the way to Control Center. This might be a little better here for the red hand side since they already initiated with the Reinhardt, all about the brawl, all about fighting on the inside. And we'll see if they can use those narrow corridors to their advantage. JCY though back from beyond. Good to see him back into the games. Hopefully he's gonna be able to get back his form and show on up in the first place. But there you go with the fire strike already. Meantime, Shibaya-sama going for the kinetic grass at the very start. Sigma as well as the Road Dog here and now not really the best in terms of that protection, especially with the barrier not on the highest end. But JCY gonna go for it. Archangel will get pinned. And good magnetism there from the red Reinhardt will get the catch on. X97 though on the board as well. Good start here now for the red hand side, and it seems like the elements now in their favor. Exactly what they needed at the very start. And look good so far here and now. Team Red shots keeping on coming as much as possible. Look for the chokehold. Fire Falcon, even with the vaporization, takes care of Aegon. In the meantime, it's Nova on that Junkrat. Just tossing as much as possible. Sets up the trap already. If anyone gets a touch on, that is gonna be an instant KO to begin with. But hey, it's time for the bullet busts instead. Android letting it rip, keeping the beam on. Remixo will get the shot as Fire Falcon didn't have the bubble and it's time to get the block. Good efforts though from the tank line, really trying here for the right hand side. But in the face of adversity, Remix is gonna show them a new tune of destruction as the McCree getting the kills left, right, and center. Counter kill right now from X97. It's Nova ready with the Riptide, but he's way too close in the faces of the opposition. And the hope and the prayer that the red team tried to go on, falling on apart, unfortunately. Anyway though, action keeping on going right now. And we'll see how this is gonna go here for both teams. X97 on the high ground, trying to survive. It's over in the meantime, goes for the Riptire, wants to go for Raxus. The Roadhog will get hounded, and that is gonna be killed there. Still the high ground though. It's gonna be a flux right now, catching out 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good numbers there from the Sigma, but the top up from Mandoy just in time. Shattered up from JCY, a little too ambitious. The Sigma shield in his face, 2 tanks falling already. Deadeye being primed from Remix, and the McCree gets the kill yet again. Good counterplay so far from the blue hand side. X97 and It's Nova trying their best, but it's just not happening. Even with a flip, they will lose it immediately. Team Blue right now with the points yet again. What's up, Agent X? Good luck tomorrow. What's up, Mr. Dumbledore? Feel free to hop on in as well. As the rally now is available looking for Archangel, that in the meantime gonna get that kill on, and it's time for the tire. Sees the JDC. Poor Brigitte. Just blown on up in the first place. Fire Falcon even looking for a few more targets. Remix catching on out yet again. And this is all blue right now in another instance. Again though, if you guys do want to hop on in, feel free to do so. Gonna be much appreciated in the first place. Shibaya Sama with the shots, with the damage. The Sigma all the way out in front. There we go though with the kinetic grasp. X97 right now looking still sustained. And the rock being tossed on over. JCY though marching forward. In the meantime, here comes the Deadeye. And the Coalescence right now from Andoy. He's sticking by the side, buying space for himself. Gonna be enough to survive. In the meantime though, Death gonna get nano boost up. A Junkrat just getting the nano boost, not something you see so often, but hey, it's Nova. Will go down. Opportunity here for the blue hand side, because here comes the DPS line yet again. Riptire in the face of adversity. JCY gonna go down. And it really is a sandwich of damage here from both Remix and Death. These two understand exactly what they need to do in this matchup. And the DPS line here for the blue hand side, pretty much all she wrote. A 3-0 victory here for Team Blue.
Victory. Play of the game.
those eyes. I need the 6. Okay. Who is it, guys? Who's the one who's gonna edit scrim? Okay. Give me a second. Okay. Legit. Who's the 6th step who needs to go after one more game? Okay, guys. Let me know real quick who's who. No one. Okay, cool. Okay then. If not, we just go to captaining. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, we'll just fix things up then. Okay, I'll fix the teams then. Remix, Dom, and Noah. There you go. Should be good enough. Adam, Arc, Adam. No, JDC Adam. There you go. Should be more balanced. Should be A-OK and play support. If Adam wants the DPS. It's okay, Dom. You don't need to flex. Can play DPS Kappa. Bruh, no problem. Googly eyes and Team Big Nose. Let's go. And to King's Row. Sounds like fun. I think this is gonna be a Baron map to go on. And hopefully it does give us a bigger and better matchup. And into this one, into game number 2, we got Googly Eyes on the blue hand side. And in the red, it is going to be Team Big Nose. We'll see how this is going to go. We'll see how this matchup is going to get underway. Game number 2 going to be coming your way soon. Here for the blue hand side, like I said, Googly Eyes pretty much what Overwatch is all about right now. And why not talk about Big Nose? Who has Big Nose? You got Big Nose, Big Nose. And no Arisu though. Going to be on Team Blue with Araxis this time. That's still gonna be there, Mr. Edgelord himself, and it's really the battle of the numbers right here, right now. X97 still, X97 with Mr. D3 into this one. Alongside them, it's Aegon and finally JDC. In the meantime, on the right hand side, it's Fire Falcon working together with Shibaya-sama this time. Alongside all of this, remix with Dumbledore. Also have Adamantium, and finally Archangel. So yeah, a few teams here and there, 2 number DPS together. Adamantium and Archangel, the 2A is gonna be together as well. And still the rivalry between Raxus and Fire Falcon, who has the best catchphrase. That's gonna be a real question here. They've been a little edgy on that, that's for sure. I'm trying to look at the googly eyes. Raxus, hold still, man. Wait, I need someone to look at. I don't, too many bullets coming their way, and Dumbledore waking up. Hello, Mr. Dom, welcome back. Their eyes are pretty funny, that's for sure. But yeah, Team Big Nose trying to hide on the corner already, using that to cover. In the meantime, X97 hounding remix. They're going for the shots as much as possible. Archangel with the field going for the top of Dez. Sombra still in behind, and Aegon taking care of trying to take care of his team rather. But Shibaya-sama breaking that eye field already. Dumbledore getting on the board. Aegon in the meantime with the kill. Shots keeping on coming here now for Googly Eyes, and they're still alive on this objective, albeit barely, because Rax is gonna charge on over. Can he survive? Not gonna happen. Dumbledore right behind him. Big Nose right now looking good so far, but Dom has to be wary of the opposing McCree. He knows someone is going for the chase. Gets rid of the Translocator. They're down on the ground, and now high ground taken here by Dom. Needs to survive. Needs to make sure that he is a threat underway. Still a slow siege here now from Big Nose. Eventually though, Fire Falcon and Shibaya-sama able to get the touch, grabbing the surge actually onto the corner, and we'll get 2. Dead are now. Dom catches 2 out as well. Death in the meantime with the counter kill, but will it be enough here for Googly Eyes? They're running out of members, they're running out of space to use, and with Archangel whipping out that Valkyrie, this is looking like Team Big Nose gonna be able to get the touch, get the catch on, and we'll move in to get the capture. So a good start here and now for Team Big Nose. Remix in the meantime, just basically going to be topped up in the first place. And yeah, here comes Remix right now. He's gonna go for the Infocytes and will look to keep everything's pretty much give information as much as possible. Right now though, I'm just quickly editing my post, just adding up a stream link to myself. But here comes the shatter! Counter shatter for Falcon! Gets the slam onto the ground, and that is going to be 4 to the floor yet again. Death in the meantime with the counter kill. And all that caps all those voice lines. It seems like Rax is waking up on the weird side of the bed. Archangel though with a very ambitious resurrection, and that immediately punishing the easy targets. Anyway though, action keeping on going today as it's still gonna be dead on the high ground right now. X97 though getting the pop off. That in the meantime trying to kill onto Dumbledore, but it seems like Dumbledore having his number so far. Has been a good day here for Mr. Dom. Welcome back to him indeed. Combat roll to try and get on the way again in the meantime with the Amp Matrix available as well. And Team Googly Eyes looking to get in position. Right clicks are abound. Infocyte though is available, used up here and now by X97, and looking to find opportunities for his team. The Widowmaker deciding, hey, I can really go all in. I can really go as far as I can, and catches out Remix from behind. Grapples on over Archangel in the meantime over the section, and Big Nose taking a while to actually set on up into this one. See though how long this can go, as here comes Dead as well as Dumbledore both going for those Dead Eyes. In the meantime, grabbing the Surge in the middle, Fire Falcon now, Nana boosted up, and this is gonna be the Reinhardt trying to get the push on over. Shibaya-sama though fragging out the Zarya, vaporizing everyone. Raxus with the pin onto one, but beyond that, that is basically going to be it here for that defense. Big Nose getting the push on over. Check-in starts an hour earlier, and there you go, ladies and gentlemen. So if you guys do keep up with the StarCraft scene, we are going to be having local tournaments tomorrow and on Friday, and on the Saturday I'll be hosting a regional tournament. First one I've done all year, and it's gonna be a fun one. I've been looking for a few opportunities here and there, but basically my schedule really didn't pan out for any StarCraft things till now. And honestly, I just feel like I'm just making time, but here comes Raxus going for the shatter on, gets the stun onto 3, and here comes the Reinhardt. He's just pushing forward as much as possible. Really heroic stuff here from Raxus. And overall, a good defense yet again. Googly Eyes basically draining down the time back so far, making sure that they will have the advantage onto the coming second round, and hoping that they can actually go for the hold by this point. Side of Remix really dueling against 97, using the wall hacks to his advantage. Maybe easy time to make it happen. Anyway though, it seems like Big Nose needs to find the sustain, needs to find an opportunity to play with one another, because here comes the rally act of JDC. Look at Googly Eyes on the other side, playing as close as can be, and making sure that they are basically with one another in so many instances. Anyway, right now, the McCree of Deaths looking around, trying to go for flank. Firefalcon and Shibaya-sama have been basically a pair to remember, but hasn't really panned out for the last few moments. After that beautiful flash onto this corner, it just didn't really pan out later on. Raxus getting the shatter, and here comes the shatter right now for Firefalcon. A little too ambitious. Raxus able to get the step on in time. Grab the search right now from Shibaya-sama. Dumbledore priming that knife from behind, and he's on the payload, pushing it all by his lonesome. It's a lonesome rob here and now for the Lone Ranger, and Dumbledore able to get the proper flank that they are looking forward to. Team Big Nose gets the second point. What's up, Prioni? Been a while, friendo. And unfortunately, we haven't had time to do a replay cast session, but like I said, local tournaments tomorrow and on Friday. And on Saturday, gonna be a regional one as well for StarCraft 2, so a pretty hefty StarCraft 2 schedule. Maybe if I have time, I can go for a replay cast on the afternoon of Friday, on the evening of Friday. We'll see though. And Overreach still grabbing the search is there, and Team Googly Eyes trying to make sure that they can mop the floor of the opposition. Overreach right now out in front yet again, getting the beam on, and these grabbing the surges have been huge ways to tear things apart. They're all on the FB page, so type in !FB to see them out. But the tournament starts 2 PM on Thursday and Friday, Philippine time. For Thursday, it's a Gold to Diamond bracket. On Friday, it's a Masters bracket. And then on Saturday, the regional outdive will be on. Oh, the shatter! Let me just interrupt myself as Raxus lines him up and knocks him down that bowling ball pins. But it's not gonna be enough to damage in behind from Team Big Nose, looking to tear everything apart. Kill after kill after kill, yet again, Team Big Nose making things happen. And on Saturday, if I was trying to say, it is 8 PM Philippine time, the start of that. So yeah, something to look forward to. Shibaya-sama pushing everyone, and they will be able to get the zone on.
Score 0-3. Switching sides.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Team Blue unable to prevent the full cap, but hey, was a fun affair there. No worries to Raxus, that X97A and JDC have the work cut out for them, because Firefalcon and Shibaya-sama remix Dumbledore, Adamantium, and Archangel, turning things around to a good degree. Well played there. From the right hand side, making things happen. Where was I? I know I was still doing something. Right post.
Ready for battle.
Got another tournament This time, a regional one on Saturday.
Attackers incoming in 30
Ano ba?
seconds.
What's happening?
Just like in training.
Oh wait, just woke up. Open busy, just woke up. Okay, cool. Oh, sec guys. Even
Let's not waste time.
SCPH quarantined tournament registration is over. But here's another
3, 2,
opportunity.
1. Attackers incoming. Defend
Time.
objective A.
Out okay. Should be A-OK. Should be fine. Anyways, let's get back into this one. Googly Eyes on the attack, and they are gonna play the attack symmetric, trying to use the teleporters to get in behind the opposition. But Remix with the proper shot gets the hit on. And Team Big Nose right now look to make things happen. Oh god, I'm thankful. Hush lang. Discuss on the MPY. Just that kind of thing. Shibaya-sama in the meantime daring everyone ports, and it seems like the defense of Team Big Nose is gonna be holding it together. Shibaya-sama though, there's a reason. Basically, there's a reason for it. If you guys checked out yesterday, actually, we had a test run of something, and we're hoping to build on it, so we'll see how far we can go into that one. Anyway, the Bayasama shots keeping coming. Firefox, though, this shield gonna crack, and that's a free shatter on. Good of timing though from Archangel, knew that was gonna happen. Gets the eye field, but it's just too much damage there. Death, and Rax's game kills over there and everywhere, making sure everything is gonna be fine. And Danny from Googly Eyes to get the capture on, but Shibaya-sama always a threat with that damage. Has to grab the search, and he is gonna go for it. He will get forced down one for them barrier forced out, as well as the tactical visor to make sure that the damage onto the Zarya will connect. And 2 ults for the price of 1, but unfortunately that is going to be the objective. Take it there. Not a bad trade whatsoever from Mr. Shib, but Googly Eyes gonna have another opportunity to push on forward. A good start here and now, as Googly Eyes gonna be looking to cut corners and make sure that they have the angles that they need. Grab the surge is available for Raxus, and Googly Eyes now. Oh, the shadow from Fire Falcon gets into the backline. In order, Yusu able to get his timing for himself, but unfortunately Rax is gonna get caught into that one a little too late on the trigger finger, and that is basically gonna be the Zarya losing out. Advantage here now for Team Big Nose, but teleporters from X97 allows them to get the flank onto that high ground. Japan not gonna be happy with that. It's not about flight, it's about teleportation apparently. But Dumbledore, Deadeye, rides pressure, Remix with the Helix Rockets instead onto Egan, gonna get that kill on over. And Team Big Nose still in this fight. Reinhardt still swinging on away, and Death gonna be hugging that corner yet again. Puts up the heal field, making sure that the biotics gonna be topped up here and now. Grab the surge into the shatter, making sure everything is lined up. And again, it's a putt to remember between Inorisu as well as Raxus, so making sure everything is going to be fine and dandy. Team Googly Eyes by this point in time can make it through. Look, we come on over. Sam Bardo is available, and it seems like Raxus and Inorisu just on call right now. It has been a battle of the tank lines. It has been basically damage being done all throughout. And oh, seems like we got a disconnect. Mr. Fire Falcon, he'll be back. He'll be back. It's just a little bit of an issue, but yeah, Big Nose gonna lose out on their Reinhardt. Highly unfortunate, but we'll wait for him. Classic Simon. Oh, damn, Dumbledore, absolute savage. Yeah, what's happening? Where's Mr. Simon? Just give me a sec. Just give me a sec. I'll talk to a few people on Discord real quick. I said to the admins, it's still dependent on my skid, but I don't mind to cast with you if I'm failed then. Okay. Where's Mr. Fire Falcon? Okay, let's go back into this one, guys. Just a Fire Falcon. There you go. Good to go. Alright. Let's just ask them if they're ready to go into this match. Okay, let's get it going, guys. Again, back into the action, back into the King's Row, and it seems like Farfalcon losing on that position. Oh, Sandbagger! Again, really go for it. High offense here from Googly Eyes. I feel like they didn't need to go for the Sandbagger there, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. What happened there? Got confirmation from the right hand side, so highly unfortunate for poor Remix getting caught out. Seems like they weren't able to communicate things, and no reason right now ready with that shadow tactical advice from Remix, so we'll try to go for it. Cuts down JDC, it's a battle of the aimbots, but the shield play gonna be enough to turn things in their favor. Team Googly Eyes looking to make sure that they have the momentum, they have the time back advantage, and they are pushing forward. Look at the X97, he's trying to be cheeky, he's looking to set up the teleporter and use those turrets to get some damage done. Put the barrier though into the middle line already. Shatter right now from Noryusa gets Fire Falcon. I feel perfectly placed by Archangel, surviving with the Reinhardt for quite a while, but unfortunately still way too much damage. Dom now onto the Pharah, but it just isn't gonna pan out, and Team Big Nose will lose out in that momentum. Seems like Googly Eyes understanding, finding the time bank in themselves.
3-3, switching sides. Initiating match.
Yeah, so we're gonna get that.
Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in
And we'll
30
fix things up.
seconds.
Sorry about the silence, guys. I'm just like, whoa, shit. I'm okay with this. What happened? What the fuck? Why is Arc on Orisa? Come on, bro. I misclicked. It's okay, real quick. Boink, boink. That was me. There you go. Reset hero picks. Okay. Starting. That was me. I just reset their hero picks real quick. That should be a-okay. Now they can oh my god, you chopped into this. What the fuck, guys? There you go, ladies and gentlemen. They just fixed up their roles real quick, made them reset their heroes, and yeah, Fire Falcon onto the Zarya, Archangel playing the Batiste instead. But here comes trouble in the form of a robot. Googly Eyes will be playing dead with the Bastion, and even the teleportation forward. Good ambition here now from Googly Eyes. They are just gonna tear everyone apart in the front. Shibaya-sama though catches out Raxus, so that is going to be one kill already. Dumbledore actually catching out the Bastion, and that is the perfect pick right here, right now, for the side of Big Nose. Half a minute left. Here comes a push. Opportunity here now for the red team to actually make it through. If they find the path of least resistance, or if they find the quickest route there, they have to decide though as quickly as possible. Trying to make it sure, trying to get on over. X97 though catches out Shibaya-sama, opportunity being wasted. They took way too long. Googly Eyes back in full form. And this has to be the defense solidifying themselves as Remix hides himself onto the corner, facing it, getting punished for his mistakes. The red hand side now will try to defend. Seems like we're a little wrong on the overlay, but there you go. Googly Eyes will go for the attack. One tick is all they need. Mod view. I know, right? Everyone's talking about the mod view thing. It's just like, bruh. Wait lang. Ito na nga pa. We pest. The paternity. Okay. And then
So we're delivering a bomb to scrap some bots, and
SEA
I'm getting paid
tournament
for it. My kind of
this
job.
Saturday.
Attackers
Oops.
incoming.
Who is Jerome Saturday? It's funny.
The government here has such a medieval view towards Omnix.
Let's try this out. Let's try this out, boys and girls. Tier 2 group. StarCraft. Dude, I'm just trying to enjoy my time, fixing things up tournament wise.
4, 3,
We'll see.
1.
Oh yeah. Watch on. Okay, let's go, boys. Let's go, boys and girls. Let's get into the potential last round of King's Row. One tick. All Googly Eyes needs to take this victory. As here comes the trouble. Coming underway. Norisu out in front, trying to sustain, going for the hammer swings as well. 40% already onto the shatter, but in the meantime, Death just standing there. Does get trapped up by Dumbledore. Junkrat's on both sides. X97 though, surprising everyone with that Symmetra sleeper pick. And here comes Googly Eyes having the advantage. High ground taken here by Remix, trying to make sure the defense can have some sustained damage from above, but the Soldier 76 not backing enough of a punch right this moment. X97 now with the photon barrier, cutting off the defense into 2. Archangel in the middle will fall on over. Rax is blowing himself up, but it's fireworks here, and now for Death and the crew. And Googly Eyes with the 4-3 victory.
Play of the game. Double. Triple.
Okay. Thank you, Raxus and Scrim boys. Okay. Let's see who else is going to go. Okay, we're gonna need to invite a few people real quick. I'll need to invite one more sec, guys. We'll see who else is avail. Un segundo, s'il vous plaît, ladies and gentlemen. I think we can still get something going. Are we good? Is anyone else hopping out or no? I think we should be okay. I just need to get one more guy, and we should be good to go for another another match. Words are hard. Can we play 2? Yeah, come on in. It's just add up Daxcast 1656. Just a quick little note. This is basically an open thing. We just need one more person though. Unfortunately, we only have a slot for one guy. So if one of you guys do want to hop on in, feel free to join. This is an SEA pug, by the way. We are on the SEA side, so yeah. Unless we can actually ask one of these two guys to, one of the guys here to hop on that real quick. Give me a sec. I need to clear out a thing. Let's remove people I know so I can actually easily bring them in. We have 3 players. Ooh. If one of you guys is willing right now and the other 2 are willing to wait, then it's gonna be a-okay. Because we're pretty full actually. Let's swap out Adam, you want a DPS? Okay, never mind. And let's put Ambi, RKU, Farfalcon, and then Nightmare and Dom with Remix X97 should be good. Let's get into Havana next. Havana should be a fun map. Let's go. Let's go. Next game. I'll add you guys in, and hopefully we get another game going. If you guys are, if you're willing to wait and everything like that. KTNS, holy crap, it's you guys. It's been a while. It has been a while, friendos. There you go. There you go. Just hop on in through the social tab. It should be a-okay. What happened, Dom? Oh, Dom naman. What happened to Dom? What happened, Dom? Very surprising. Recon. Okay, you're coming. There you go, guys. Let's get rid of this and let's get back. Let's get back into our pugs. Welcome back, Mr. Dom. I got surprised suddenly disappeared on us. But it's time for game number 3, and oh, we didn't change the names. Let's make it Team Ice Cream Truck versus Team Taco Table. Yeah, there you go. I'm node. Wow, what a gamer! What a gamer, this Mr. Dom. And let's get into game number 3 for tonight. Again, guys, this is basically the googly eye session of the OverRush PH PUGS. If you check out all the models, I can't wait to see some Dragon Strikes. Of course it does. Our cable is bad. Where's my Hanzos for googly-eyed Dragon Strike? It's only for announcements. We don't do VC too much. Yeah, so it's not required. Type Pugs Discord. It's in the chat. I'll put it in the chat real quick.
3, 2,
it's in the Twitch chat. There you go. It's just for announcements. It's basically if it's something you want to just keep an eye out on. That's pretty much it. That's what OverRush PH is all about. We don't do VC. We never really ended up doing VC on Discord, didn't we? Yeah, it was always just like, hey, whatever. It's very casual. It's very chill, and that's why we like it here in the PH. Don't really want to focus too much on the things. Just play the game and have some fun. Really goes to show though how competitive we can be, or the lack of in the first place. Anyway, let's get into this matchup. It's gonna be Team Taco Truck on the red hand side. For the blue, it is going to be Ice Cream Truck instead. So it's Taco Table actually here for Fire Falcon and Co. As the damage being done, goes for the pin, gets the catch on, and Ambi will get run on over here now by Mr. Fire Falcon. And meantime, X97 looking to get on the way. All about that healing here and now. Vigilance for the top up. It's time for the Valkyrie. Making sure that he can fly up above. Ice Cream Truck right here, right now. Chopping everyone up as much as possible. X97 though on the left hand side. There'll be a lot of healing here and now for Ice Cream Truck, but the payload needs to be contested. Nightmare though with a tag onto one. Good shot here now from the Tracer JDC. Trying to keep the healing on going, especially with that Moira. And then added boost right here, right now. Nightmare going for as much shots as possible. The Reinhardt of Ambi will fall on over. JDC, the next target, dies as well. And 5 minutes on the clock. Taco Table with a good onslaught to start things off. Ice Cream Truck, Taco Table, and who are in our teams? RKU and Ambi together. Remix gonna be there as well, alongside X97, XR, SR, XT1395. With them though is going to be Vigilance going for the top of there. Go with a pulse bomb, and Nightmare gets the stick. The poor Mercy unable to get much done. Falcon in the meantime working together with who? That's gonna be the Zarya of Inoryusu instead. Meantime, it's Nightmare with Dumbledore at Adamantium, as well as Aegon gonna be rounding things over here in Havana. Taco Table though, already clearing some corners, pushing on forward as much as possible, making sure that they can make it through. Damage being done by Nightmare. Sees the Reinhardt already. Top up here now from JDC. Raven to win the snipe onto one. Opportunity made. And it's going to be grabbed the surge from Noriusi instead. Dragonblade though from X97 looking to go for a cut onto the armor plating of the Reinhardt. Good bubble courtesy of Noriusi, allowing the Tracer to sustain. But the Zarya now in a land that he doesn't know. Unfamiliar territory. Noriusi trying to get on the way. X97 will execute on that. And Team Ice Cream Truck gonna be able to just run along the map as much as possible. They will have a little bit of more space to breed in the first place. And by this point in time, gonna be the coolest that's available here for JDC. Ice Cream Truck still sticking on. We go with the pulse bomb, and X97 will get caught here and now. Vigilance though, going for the resurrection. Nightmare getting frags on over. JDC by this point in time gets the coalesces on. Good shadow courtesy of Fire Falcon again, dominating the front lines, able to get the stun through Ambi. Taco Table just way too pesky right now. It's a two-pronged assault, honestly. Fire Falcon in the front, Nightmares on the side, and he's just stinging at the opposition, making sure that he will get noticed. Allows Fire Falcon to get these really free stuns in the first place. I bet someone's hungry. Yeah, dude, I haven't had dinner yet. I usually not have dinner when I host Pugs. It's I eat before, like an hour or two before. It's not dinner time, and then after everything's done, it's like, fuck it, time to eat. And it's been a while since I've had tacos here in the Philippines. The quarantine and everything, you know. Just so difficult to go on the outside world. I miss Taco Bell. What if Taco Bell's open? I'll figure that out. But there you go, Pulse Bomb onto the other side. Good super jump though from Vigilance. Proper tech there from our Mercy. It's all about healing here and now. Ambi in the meantime, camera swings are abound. The guard the surge going to be there. RKU on the board. The Zarya looking to push on forward. Right clicks though are abound. The Team Ice Cream Truck make sure that make things happen. Fire Strike gonna be there. Counter Fire Strike here now from Fire Falcon. And Taco Table looking onto the Distillery already. Remix so with a tag onto one. Looks for a target. Looks for someone to take down. Seems like Ice Cream Truck finally finding the forms. I've never tasted the food from Taco Bell Lamau. Dude, Taco Bell is like shitty Mexican food, but even shitty Mexican food is good, okay? It's basically, if you want something cheap and fast, you go for Taco Bell. And welcome to Mr. VJ Dotso. Actually, hold on, that gives me an idea into the future. Hopefully, that gives you another idea. I just remember something from Mr. VJ. But, I digress, Jedi. Gonna be primed here now by Mr. Dumbledore. He's going on the side. JDC potentially the target. Ambi trying to get on away. And here comes the shatter. Ambi really hating Dom. Holy crap, that is a solo shatter for the McCree. But Fire Falcon saves the day. Not all heroes wear capes. Instead, he has a big hammer. Gets the stun onto one, maybe? I'm not too sure. But it seems like RKU able to avoid the CC with the bubble there. Vigilance in the meantime onto the right-hand side. JDC topped up along the way. And Dom in the meantime moving around, crawling on over. This is the McCree. Going for the shots as much as possible. X97 getting on over. Here come boats. Graviton just do. And the Zarya's dueling yet again. Here comes the tactical visor. X97 making sure everything is going to be fine and dandy from behind. But Dom decides to go at it. Gets the flashbang on. Doesn't care about the aimbots. The defense though still holding steadfast. RKU right now just crouching along, really putting Mr. Dom in his place. An Ice Cream Truck right now to make things happen. I agree, Taco Bell is shitty, but I still go there whenever I crave. I know, right? That is it. Taco Bell is a drug, and Taco Bell is basically a laxative. But is this so good in a not good way? Like among fast food, it's good. That's what I gotta say. But among Mexican places, they're always better. But if you can't go to the better Mexican place, if it's closed or something, Taco Bell is open, and Taco Bell is there for you. Fuck, I sound like an ad for Taco Bell suddenly. I wish I was sponsored by Taco Bell. But damn, anyway, nice fan the hammer, I know, right? Ambi though gonna get that shatter on. Here comes the push yet again. Dumbledore in the meantime. That's a Deadeye rather from behind. And Taco Table. So it really has been Dom playing the flank game strong for the past 2 games. But unfortunately, this time for Taco Table, it's just not working out. Look at that, Dom pretending to be a defender will take a dip instead into the water. Daggering himself though just a little bit. And Team Taco Table will be trying to make sure that they can get things to go on. I know what we're used to, rolling on over to the other side. X97 in the meantime will be running around as much as possible and Far Falcon hugging the corner. He holds the shield strong, makes sure his team is protected. He's close to the shatter already, as Fire Strike here and now, gonna be helping that one out. And there you go, checkmark is there, opportunity, never mind, doesn't go for it, turns around. And there's the punish, grabbing the surge instead from RKU. Remix getting the frags on over. And Ice Cream Chuck, exactly what they need to hold into this one. 20 seconds left, all up to Ryusu. If he can get the touch on. Vigilance though, Eagle Eyes are there. Gets the spot onto that pink ball. Dude, if I can get sponsored by something that big, I have made it, okay? I have made it big time. So you know, that's not gonna happen anytime soon, as Ryusu goes for the pile driver, wrong camera right there, but here comes the Coalescence instead. Shatter it out for Fire Falcon, not gonna get much, and be able to get the shield this time. Remix though onto the high ground yet again, and JDC in behind, not the best place for the murder, but he's gonna be touching that payload, making sure it's not going anywhere. Forces the overtime already. Ambi though rezzed on up, not the best resurrection there from Vigilance. The Reinhardt not really in a good spot. And in behind, here comes the Tap Visor, here comes the Widowmaker as well. But Fire Falcon can simply turn around and make sure their flank is covered. He's pushing the payload with his behind, and that is going to be a full cap here. And now for Team Red, Taco Table gets a full cap on Havana.
Score 0.
A drug, yes sir.
3. Switching sides. Initiating
Dude.
match.
Oh, fuck. What do I want? I've been craving for some lasagna. I might order some tomorrow. I've been wanting Taco Bell for a while. I've got my pizza fix like twice already. What else? What else is there to get? What else is there to eat? That's the real question. As we are going into the attack now for Ice Cream Truck. Well, a bunch of people actually into our lobby. And player icons. Please to just designate what you guys want to play. Fuck, it's cold. But anyway, let's get back into this one, ladies and gentlemen. Going to be Ice Cream Truck on the attack, playing the dive composition. Maybe pretty useful to knock them over the buildings and leap over a few things, but it seems like the Reinhardt and Zarya might have the edge here and now. It really depends though on how Army and RKU can coordinate and get things to work. Good for you, most of the fast food areas around are closed. Grab food and food panda useless apps in the area. That's so unfortunate. The thing is, I don't wake up for the grab food stuff. It never happens. It's like I'm awake and oh, they don't deliver anymore. Fuck. Oh well. Anyway though, let's get back into this one. Fire Falcon holding that shield up. Again, having the smaller one, stouter, and just trying to play a little bit of that mini Reinhardt cosplay. Doubler in the meantime, playing the Genji. Getting the scouting onto the left hand side, and here comes the Brawl, the Winston. Deciding to go for the fights. Remix in the meantime, up in the air. And RKU demeched already. Hammer swings are abound. Fire Falcon in the meantime, holding that shield strong. Good flashbang already from Nightmare. Does get two with that. Card control at its finest, but X97 from behind, even going for a little bit of that tactical crouch. Seems like though, a little bit of bad taste. I don't think X97 and Dom are pretty close with one another, but hey, we'll see if Dom can respond instead. Gonna be a good way to actually get his number. Shadow the Fire Falcon, bringing Vigilance to the wall, and Remix not paying attention, has to hop on away. The Spider skipping on over. RKU though still out in front. JDC trying to get the rally on, and it's time for the Coalescence Adamantium, letting it rip. The rally right now looking to mitigate some damage along the way. Team Ice Cream Truck stuck on the first corner. It's been a struggle here now for the blue hand side. A perfect defense for Taco Table so far. Seems like reservations are under their name, but Nightmare now gonna get dove on. RKU and Ambi being such big pests. 1-for-1 trade so far. Coalescence right now from Vigilance, but here comes the blade. It's time for the Sundering. Gets the cut onto the mech. The hull will be breached, and Baby Diva out and about already. Taco Tables though still out in front. Fire Falcon now going for that shatter. Doesn't get too much there though. There really is gonna be the ground quaking, but no one home. Good earthquake safety here and now from the blue hand side. Anyway though, action keeping on going right now. A little bit of a reprieve though for both sides. By this point in time, and Eichenwalde actually catching up X97. Smiles and sadness. Highly unfortunate. But hey, Taco Table putting up such a good defense so far. We'll see though if it can sustain. As Fire Falcon actually gonna go down. Too much damage being done by the blue hand side. Good catch there from Ryusu, but doesn't pan out. It seems like a reversal of fortunes in check. Even with a black hole, it's just not gonna be enough damage. And X97, it's time for him to mop the floor, sacrifice the dare, but he has to deal with both the Genji as well as the Moira remix instead. Getting the body shots to actually secure those kills. Good teamwork. It's not all about style points, it's about getting the KO. And Ice Cream Truck playing as a team so far. Vigilance even getting back on the board on his signature Moira. He's all about play of game stealing, and this time he is gonna steal the kill onto Dom. Anyway though, seems like Ice Cream Truck not really pushing that payload to its fullest, so an opportunity here for Taco Table to get in behind. That's gonna be Nightmare getting the touch box, the recall to get on away. In the meantime, the Tracer zipping on out. And X97 gonna be there as well. Fire Falcon though, a slip of HP. The Reinhardt needs a top up before the fight starts. But here comes the grab, and Fire Falcon gonna get caught with his shield down. Trousers as well. But it's time for the Dragon Blade. The rally is there as well, giving Dumbledore some armor. X97 really trying to get on away, but the speed of the Soldier 76 not gonna be enough. The Moira though out in front. Ambi with a bigger hammer. Blood Force Trauma on the poor Dom. All blue right now, the payload so close to the end. A kill on the Inoriusu should secure that capture. And Fire Falcon attack the table, pass it back on out. Seems good here for Ice Cream Truck. They made it happen. 3 minutes on the clock. And looking to go on through. Anyway though, action gonna be keeping on going so far. Here we go though with a Pulse Bomb. Nightmare unable to get that kill. It's all Ice Cream Truck right now. It's a sweet victory in this point. And interesting enough, X97 actually gonna go for the Tactical Visor. Aegon will get caught. He's gonna go for the emote. And nowhere use to there. Will he respect it? This time he does. Realizes, you know, X97 gonna be dancing on the graves of his opponents. And he's like, okay, fine. I'll let it happen. Now, it might be time for you to move. There you go. Back into the fight. It seems like peace is done. Foreign concept, and Nightmare gonna tear him apart. A little good respect though. I like Inoriusu playing along with that. 2 frags on the board here now for Taco Table. I'd imagine will get the coalescence as well. But here comes the charge. It's really been a pinning affair between Fire Falcon and Ambi. Just trying to brawl, just trying to fight as much as possible. And in the meantime, Taco Table holding yet again on the inside. 2 minutes on the clock. Here and now for Ice Cream Truck. They're looking to make sure that they can make it to that second objective and force out a 3rd point of action. In the meantime, shots keeping on coming. An Ice Cream Truck gonna be hiding on the left-hand side. Egan though, with the whip shots. Taco Table still in this fight. The defense now onto the high ground they go. And look at that Doofus, it's gonna be such a good pick. Getting the catch onto X97. Easy kill there that didn't even use Rock Punch. And on the remix he goes. 2 frags on the board. Nightmare understanding exactly how to play the map. And the 2 hit scans, very easy targets. Even the Zarya now. An opportunity here to get a triple kill. It's time for the Meteor Strike though. Slamming on down. Vigilance gets bumbled in time. But poor RKU rather. Taking all that damage. 1-for-1 trade so far. X97 onto the high ground coming on back. That's the takedown onto Doofus, but basically the Ice Cream Truck is still stuck in their way, still stuck on a side they don't want to be. And the Soldier 76 running around right now. Coldline's still available here for Vigilance. They can get the big beam on. It's all about sustain. It's all about the damage that needs to be done. And here comes the Sacrificer from Dome yet again. Shots not keeping on coming. Shatter gonna be there. Counter Shatter gets nothing. Grab the Surge, catches out Ambi. And the pin is there to get the kill. 1-for-1 trade so far. Make that 2. As Fire Falcon is rampaging with the hammer. Taco Table. Solid efforts here and now. 30 seconds left. What is up? What is up with the chat? Does it just happen from time to time? Is that how it is? Or is this a roleplay? Is this the Reinhardt roleplay? Is it part of the game? I'm very confused. Happy April Fools indeed. Googly eyes aren't the only thing apparently in this matchup. As here comes the Deadeye remix to make it through. Rhyming that one, trying to burst the barrier. But this might be a C9. No one's gonna touch. Someone has to get over there. The contest from Ambi gonna be in the nick of time. But overtime will be ticking on away. RKU with a kill on the one already. Oh, it seems like Ice Cream Truck having the advantage there. Ambi just throwing caution into the wind. And this time it works out well for them. Ice Cream Truck all over. Team kill at the tail end. And here comes a push. Trying to make it through. Flashback connecting. Fire Falcon taking the brunt of the damage. But he's marching on forward like a trooper. Crusader online indeed. With RKU on the flank, and Firefalcon too ambitious for his own good. Will get caught there. Sacrifices though, looking to turn things around. The aimbot's so effective at getting the shots ongoing. In the meantime, Meteor Strike connecting. And Nightmare slamming on down. RKU though, with the kill on the one. Grabs the Surge, gonna be here and now. 4 kills on the board. Ice Cream Truck is actually doing it! Mounting a comeback, mounting an overtime push that they need. It is really just how they use their ultimates in the last fights in 2. Right now, they have a really good economy. They will have the Shatter, the Deadeye, as well as the Rally. With a minute 28 on the clock to go for this push. Taco Table, not out of the woods yet, but they still only need to defend like once or twice to get things done. What is Blue Soldier doing? Well, X97 is being himself as Remix moves over back to the Widowmaker. Seems like there we go. We have a Shatter in order, and the Nordyusi will get caught with a whip shot to make it, saving the Zarya momentarily. Still though, Taco Table getting pushed back. Ice Cream Truck will take their time on that payload. So it really goes to show that this is only gonna be one proper fight left if Team Blue loses out. Remix on this high ground. Shots. Keeping on coming from the Widowmaker. In the meantime, loves for himself a glass of water as that's a 2-for-1 trade. Taco Table getting some kills, but advantage here and now for the blue hand side in terms of spawn. So it really goes to show that it doesn't matter if they get some even picks. Taco Table will need to either play closer to themselves, but at the perilous risk of losing out on objective space, or get these kills at a proper time. 1-for-1 yet again. Rally right now pops. It's time to see how this action is gonna unfold. Oh, JDC gonna drop on down, but isn't gonna be able to give the armor much. And the Shadow Fire Falcon blocked up instead. Grab the Surge now connecting onto 2. Tactical Advisor this time from Dome from above. Counter Shadow though from Abby. Counter grabs the Surge from RKU. And it seems like Ice Cream Truck knowing how to really dig the grave of the opposition at the last moment. As this is potentially another team kill. Nightmare gonna go down. Everyone dead on the red hand side. And it's time for overtime. But a few swaps here and there for Taco Table, gonna allow them to contest this one last instance. And the Nordyusi gonna start things off a little early for Might Says, but we'll see if it's gonna be enough. Focus fire onto RKU. The Zarya able to survive with those bubbles. And in the meantime, Pin connecting. Ambi, the luck of the draw, getting damage done onto the Wrecking Ball, but Nightmare surprising with that Doomfist. And here comes the Shatter again. Ambi makes a difference, gets 3 with that one. Will get stunned up though by A again and force the C9 out. Well played there to Taco Table. The Doomfist gets the push onto the Reinhardts, and that is enough for them to take that victory. That was a really solid match. One of my favorites in a while actually. Of course, VG gets Pochi, not surprised. As is a tradition, boys. Okay. Hey, you guys +1. Let's set it up. Thank you, MB. Let's set up real quick, boys and girls. How many we got? Oh, we have a lot. Oh. Oh, it's a lot pala. In queue. 2 captains then. Okay, one more. Okay, Slayer then. Okay. Un segundo. Who won? Who was that victory? Okay. Okay, sec. Let me fix. Taco Table took the victory. Timora. Axel. Agan doesn't want to play right now. Firefalcon. Inoa. Nightmare. Tom. Adam. There you go. Okay. This is game number 4. So, Slayer first pick above me in the specs. X97 gets map. There you go. That should be okay. It's gonna be map number 4. Paris! Is this in-season April Fool's joke. ATNS first pick. Not surprised there. Fucking Paris. It's okay, I'm not playing, so okie dokie. X972 picks above. Okay, Paris it is! Boys and girls, we actually have a madman picking this map. Doing it. Actually doing it. Now that calls for taco time. Dude, I want tacos! Actually, I don't really like tacos. That's the truth about this. I don't like tacos. I love burritos. I love quesadillas. I love nachos. I don't really like tacos as much compared to the other things I listed. Remix, I don't think we'll make it. Because E+3. Fergus. One more. Axel. That gives Tim here. Tim autoed. That's a auto Timora. That is very surprising to see. Fire. Player 1. I pick 1. Yes, above me. Just 1. Just 1. Adamantium. Okay, Adam. X97 gets 1 more. P2 minutes. Okay. Okay, no problem. Go ahead, Mr. Adam. I love foods. That's not random animal. Dom. Okay, player 1. Wait, no. Dom can flex. Use SP. Up to you. If you still... okay. That's what I thought you knew. So you picked him. But he's willing. No problem. Last pick. Player. Who's it gonna be? Nightmare. Okay, Nightmare it is. And team names, and there we go. Teams of go. Dome support hindi tank. Unless si Simon mag SP. Tiger. Tiger. Ball sucker 6 and B6 lasagna. Damn man, damn one. What a thing to say for Mr. Nightmare. It's like XXX69 mom destroyer. Dude, that's how you make some edgy names back in the day in Halo. Gun Loves Kit. Lasagna versus Gun Loves Kit. I love it already. And fucking Paris. We're actually playing Paris. X97. What have you brought everyone to? The Eiffel Tower is beautiful, but this map is not designed well, that's for sure. It really is all about who can make things work on fucking Paris. Fucking Bastion actually, as Lasagna gonna be taking on what was that? Kit loves what? Gun Loves Kit rather. Gun Loves Kit. Haha, Thai scene right there represented. And hey, let's get into this one. A few familiar names actually. I'm not too sure who Slay is. I feel like Slay is the Alp. KTNS is a very familiar name to me.
Ready for battle.
Like a very, very familiar name to me. Like from the Thai scene, from a few of the Open Division plus tournaments I have been able to cast. And really, these guys have been at the top of that Nightmare as well. Have a pretty familiar name as well from that scene. It's hey. You know what really irks me? Not irk, like disheartens me sometimes with the Thai scene, because it's a very Thai focused thing, and in Thai, so there's a really big language barrier that you can't get through. So it is what it is.
The hunter lays a trap for his
Hey
prey.
Dom, you're on defense. What the fuck? Can I be the player on the other team? What? Wow. Why? What? No, sir. You are red captain for a reason. There is no swapping teams.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm like, what the fuck? That's the first time I have seen someone actually ask that question. I'm like, bro, you already picked your team, and is this like a spy? Are you a spy? You basically pick your enemy team, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna swap teams to the other side now and look to destroy everyone. But hey, it is what it is. Team Lasagna gonna be on that high ground, and they will play the McCree as well as the Junkrat, but the Junkrat's already dead. Slayer gonna get that takedown. Finally, we see a Hanzo, so Googly Eyes Dragon gonna be in the cards. But this is what Timur is all about. Shots keeping on coming. Axel, though, in the meantime, gonna get that kill, and Gun loves Kits. A very quick assault onto the objective. Going for the ticks already, going for the capture. I'd imagine in the meantime, gets hooked up by Zap, but it's just not gonna happen. And yeah, 1 minute in, Gun loves Kits. Will X97 be regretting his map pick already? It seems like though the memes and dreams gonna be here and not for our Junkrat player, as the blue hand side has to give up the first point. 6 minutes on the opposing time back. That's a huge one here. BJ got a 21. We got Timura, Farfakan, and finally we also have Dumbledore. But Slayer gonna get the frag on. Onto the objective we go. Gun loves Kits. So many kills, so much takedowns right here, right now, and it's just not panning out for the defense whatsoever. Zap the only one who gets a frag, but this is sometimes a problem on 2CP. First tick already taken by Team Gun Loves Kit. Lasagna looking really soggy and not layered whatsoever. Nightmare swinging on away. Slayer gonna get that shot on. And the second tick taken. BJ Dots trying to survive. The Moira gonna get taken down. And what a stomp so far. Will they be able to finish things up? 97.9%. KTNS and Slayer making sure everyone is getting taken down. Headshot on the Zap, grabbing the surge, catching out Fire Falcon. And Lasagna running out of space to put in a little bit of filling. Because with 5 minutes on the clock, that was just a steamroll from Gun Loves Kit.
2-2. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Player 528. That's a Smurf name if I haven't seen one. KTNS though, with Fergus, Axel, alongside Adamantium, and Nightmare. But damn, what a nightmare to be playing against Mr. Slayer 528. I'm hacking. Looks like it. Oh no. Hacks in the pugs. Highly unfortunate. Aimbot. 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 Aimbot.
Ready for battle.
Dude, it's time. Okay, guys. So from Widowmaker aimbot, it's time to get into Doomfist aimbot, dude. It's gonna happen now. Totally gonna happen now. I have to admit something, Ryan. Guys, welcome back. What's up to BJ? I'm using aimbot a while ago while I was playing Moira. I see. I also have to admit, I sometimes play aimbot when I play Soldier 76 when I have Q. You know that's how it works, man. That's how it works. Very funny laps. But you know what is gonna be funny? KTNS exactly knowing where to throw that buy grenade. You can see the Ana has so much practice. Basically, Slayer and KTNS above and beyond in terms of that work ethic. Nightmare, you could say so as well. But in behind right now, here comes X97 trying to get a few cuts on. Genji looking to get on the way. Fergus still going to get the takedown onto the opposing Genji. And Team GLK, strong start so far yet again. First frag on the board, cut onto Mr. Zap. Dumbledore right now trying to keep the sustain on, but the Moira is just really having a tough time. Only Timur getting a frag here and now for Team Lasagna. The blue hand side now looking for a few more shots as much as possible. Hammer swings are a ban. There we go with Nightmare, just tearing the poor McCree apart. And in the meantime, 3 frags on the board. Gun loves Kit, making sure everything is gonna be fine and dandy. There we go. Here comes the shatter, even catching people on the inside. Timura getting stunned up internally. How unfortunate here, but it seems like the blue hand side will decide, hey, we can potentially go for the capture. X97 though will disengage. Actually could have potentially taken care of Fergus there. Space now being made. And Team Lasagna pushing on forward. Fire grenade though from KTNS keeping up at top down. And Nano Boost actually. And Dom vaporizing everyone to 2 supports looking to work together. And it's time for Team Lasagna to make it through. Un Baguette Siwu play. It seems like there's going to be a lot of cheese into that one because Lasagna making it happen.
Not ready.
Push on forward. Making sure everything is going to be a-okay. By this point in time, the Nano Boost ability for KTNS. Zap going to get that counter kill. The Ana though still showing that he is so potent. And with that kill from KTNS, it allows GLK to actually buy time to form on up. After the first point is captured, every spawn from the red hand side is lowered like 2 seconds instead of 10. X97 though being a pest, moving around, trying to be pesky. What's up, Mr. Peter? As here goes Nando was on the Slayer. It's time to frag out. Look at that tracking. He's just flicking onto those heads so far. Looking for another one. VJ Tato going down. This time though tagging the shoulder. Not the best flick there, but hey, the damage was done. And the Widowmaker making things happen. Let's watch that one again. This is how a Widowmaker can get things to go on. The flicks are so quick for Team GLK. And anyway, Lasagna gonna be on the attack right now. Can it's suspended or look at it's trolling or not?
See you later.
I mean, are you? You're doing the Sombra fodder, but you're still playing anyway. It really depends. I look into it personally. Like, right now, X97 is looking for, you know, I'm looking for these opportunities. And we'll see if it's gonna be enough. I can get suspended. It's just not enough. It's just not happening.
Securing the objective.
You tell me, mate.
Anyone want to join me?
I'm just trying to host games, okay? But look at that. Is that trolling to you? Is that trolling? 2 ticks really taken.
I'll be right back.
You tell me. But yeah, it's still X97 just being such a S basically. He has gotten the objective for his team and his Slayer just destroys everything. It really goes to show when you're a little too confident. Sombra can be such an opportunist, and well played there to X97. He's asking if he can get suspended for that, but hey, he's doing the most of his team honestly. Sure, it's a 6v5 scenario, but X97 has gotten the objective there. That is a huge difference maker. Also here for the blue hand side. And I feel like if Team Lasagna can play this 5-1 setup, they can actually get the advantage. Because look at that, the matchup goes down. Hiccups finally coming here for Lasagna. Just for the mere instance of X97 existing. It's not even about what he's doing right now, but he's in position for that EMP! Primal Rage popped as well. Timura in the meantime tried to prime that Deadeye, but Nightmare hiding on the side. Good timing there from the Reinhardt. Zap tried to go for the save. Fergus though holding that Deadeye strong. Will it be enough top up here? And now everyone on the blue hand side quite low. Fire Falcon going for the shield play. And Fergus will fall still though. 1 tick needed to be gotten. And X97 unable to get any frags afterwards. It was a huge EMP. It was a huge setup. But the knockdown just was their perfect time there from Nightmare. Grab the switch from Axel, interesting enough. Okay. He's dead. Axel, he's dead, man. He's dead. But it is what it is. GLK gonna be looking to make things happen. We'll see how this is going to pan out into the near future for GLK. It's right here, right now. Shots keeping on coming. Anyway, we'll see how Axel is gonna go about things. It's the red hand side. Onto the Ash they go. Later in the meantime, Pulse Bomb is available. Gun loves kids. Holding fronts. Slayer, Nana boosted up. Pulse Bomb tossed onto the floor. Zap in the meantime with that Gravity Surge. And Lasagna slowly but surely running out of time. Looking for the half already. Gets onto the Zarya. Here comes the tracking ongoing. And a coalescence from Dumbledore, making sure everything is fine and dandy. The beam for the healing, for the damage. Farfalcon in the middle. X97 needs a top up, but the dive actually working out here for Team Lasagna. They have made it through. They make sure that they get things done. And Lasagna with a minute on the clock. A second round actually here on Paris. All thanks to Sombra being so pesky.
2-2. Initiating match.
We'll see how this is going to go. I'm a spec. Come here. Come here, Mr. Tins.
Ready for battle.
But not play for a while. Okie dokie. No problem. If I do need the slot, I'll DM you. If I need the slot, I'll DM you.
Attackers incoming
If
in
you're
30
gonna play
seconds.
already, or I'll remove you from lobby first. Okay? Like if I need the slot for the queue, basically. But hey, it's fine. Okie dokie, no problem. Good understanding. But Team Lasagna, a minute on in, really one chance to make things happen. We'll see how this is gonna pan out for Team Lasagna, as it really was just the antics there from X97 making a big difference.
Attackers incoming.
They haven't really worked well in terms of the offense, but hey, we'll see how this is going to go for the blue hand side as the push coming on through. Shots keeping on coming as well from Slayer, the Willmaker, looking nigh unstoppable so far, but Farfalcon trying to put a little bit of pressure on. Leaps up on top, takes cover down below. Interesting bubble placement though from Mr. Farfalcon. He might need that later on into the next fights. Because look at that, 3 damage coming his way. Team Lasagna needs to make sure that their tank line is sustained. But Zap all alone on the high ground. Tit for tat scenario. The Winston leaping on forward. This time gets the bubble on, but it's just not working out. Because already Slayer with attack on the 1. Timura in the meantime. Storm arrows on. KTNS, an easy target there. And seems like it's going to be the Timura show versus the Slayer showdown. Lasagna, oh, the tag onto the side. Perfect hit there from Slayer. Farfalcon is waiting for the jump. He knows he's the one who has to make it through. Leaps on forward, gets the touch, doesn't turn around, gets a headshot in his head. That's overtime, ticking on away. First tick actually can get taken here by Team Lasagna. They made it to the objective. And it's all about the zone here now from the red hand side. But X97 with some kills. Lasagna making things happen at the tail end. And it looked like it was such a soft approach, but apparently it was enough here. Bodies onto the objective. Here comes the Nightmare though, knocking down Farfalcon. He didn't have his own leap. But hey, it is what it is. All about buying time right now. Fergus onto that Tracer will go down. KTNS looking to survive. 2 ticks taken here and now for the blue hand side. But overall, Team Lasagna actually making things happen. 28 seconds on the clock. They will have the blade. They will have the self-destruct as well as the long-awaited Dragon Strike. And I can't wait to see what Timura is going to be bringing to this table. It's going to be pretty funny. It's going to be pretty enjoyable to see a dragon into the middle line. But first, it's the bomb. Zap, making space. Gets kill on the 1. Dragon Blade though in behind. X97 gonna go down still. Timura looking to survive. It's just not gonna happen. Slayer is literally fragging out so far. And as overtime ticks on away, VJ Data potentially the targets. All about kills here, there and ever. GLK only needs to deal with this very predictable wrecking ball. There comes the hook. Nightmare gonna put a stop to it.
Stay out of my way.
But hey, the blue hand side does get the capture on 1 tick. And you saw that, that's a dragon. It is what it is.
Score
The dragon, the dragon.
2-2. Switching sides.
You need a reset or not?
Initiating match.
We'll see if X97 needs it or not. It's like, you know, it is what it is. Select one. Go, go. Go, go. So we'll give him a sec real quick. Yeah. We'll see how this goes. Do-do-do. Dragon's Hoopy is more scary, I know, right? It brings the fear on. I'm so afraid. I'm so afraid of the dragon now. Un segundo from Mr. X97, and I'll take a little bit of a stretch real quick. What should I do today? I got some popcorn. Maybe I'll make popcorn. I wish I had like a microwave right beside my computer. It'd be so convenient, honestly. Wanna know where you can get best lasagna? House of Lasagna is really good lasagna, honestly. Like for an affordable price. And if you want to go somewhere fancy, it really is. I know there's like a cheese place in Molito in Alabang that has really good pasta. There's one in Resorts World as well. That's a pretty cool one. They like have a huge cheese wilting, and I know me and my girlfriend had a date there a few years back. It was pretty good there. So yeah, those are places. Those are places. How about you? How about you, Mr. Zajobri? Where do you get your best lasagna from? Or is this a setup for a joke that I am over explaining? Anyway, let's get into another one.
Ready.
Red hand side, 5:13 on the clock. Only needs to get a point, a tick, and a little more than that to get this victory. Not the easiest task, that's for sure. Team Lasagna actually putting up such a good fight on that 1 minute offensive. And kudos to them, even if they don't take the win because of this time bank disadvantage. They were able to get a pretty high score, honestly, all throughout.
Hey there.
Anyway though, it's time to get into the action. Lasagna defending with the Doofus and the Genji. The Doofus can be pretty effective actually at basically on these buildings. They're very close to one another. They're very potent. Let's see how this is going to work into this one. Anyway, it's time to get into the action. Ryan, Zarya, Fire Falcon, and Zap. In the meantime, Nightmare already leaping on into the fray. It's a Winston here for him. Axel, like that Road Dogg though, looking for a few hooks here, there, and everywhere. So you know how this is going to go. As Gundam's kid onto the low ground, really trying to get the Taze on over. Fire Falcon is like holding that shield strong, but Slayer down with another solid shot. X97 getting taken down there, looking for another target. The Mercy, potentially the opportunity. Good morning, Fire Falcon though. 2 frags on the board. Zap in the meantime, getting tracked on. And eventually the Widowmaker finds the shot to connect. Timura though knows that Widow needs to get shut down. The Spider is so potent in many regards. Still, Slayer gonna get executed on the spot. Team Lasagna making things happen so far. Defending right now onto the objective. The Winston and the Road Dogg causing a lot of chaos. Here comes the coalescence though, making sure that they will take this victory into this fight. But the Primal Rage might make a difference because Nightmare has the River in his sights. A good knockdown onto 2. Gonna be such a big difference maker, but it's Nightmare who slips on down instead as the Shatter comes. Poor Nightmare over jumping there, but hey, it happens. It happens indeed. And immediately moves over to the Reinhardt. He saw someone slip into the river, and well, he turns into a Metallic Man instead. Still good chaos made by Nightmare. The Winston was able to do a lot, but unfortunately just not enough damage in behind after the focus fire heavily onto the Widowmaker. Just turn things around. Need to strike right now though, going for the combination. X97 trying to find the middle line on. Here comes Slayer though, onto the McCree he goes, and he's gonna launch himself. Oh, X97 unable to get things done. But hey, it is one of these Team Lasagna. Teabags are allowed. Up to you guys.
I found
I crouch a lot. He was... I don't know. It's up to you guys. Usually it's on let's say you know the guy basis. That's here comes the Dragon Blade though, Timura making it work. But Slayer is still gonna be alive and is basically the McCree finding that one. And GOK with a very quick push. If you guys ain't close, please avoid issues like that. And in that instance though, he was looking to ramp on the car. So yeah, it is what it is. So, you know, please, I don't want any fighting with the teabags. I let it slide because it's usually between people who know one another. But if you basically get offended, then hey, I'm gonna put a stop to it. But here comes Firefly trying to put a stop to it as well. In the meantime, Axel will go for that Bull Hog, trying to break down that barrier. X97 kills down Slayer as well. The Mercy right now in a bad spot. And that's a pretty weak arrow, actually connecting, even with that trajectory.
Greetings. Hello.
The best one is at Dumbledore's, I can vouch for it. Okay, let's go to Dom's place then.
Out cold.
I want the House of Lasagna too. But yeah, I don't like being a stick in the mud. I also don't like breaking fun. So it really is, I really base things in a case-to-case basis. If you guys get offended like that, then I will put a stop to it. If not, then it's a-okay with me. Because I've seen players who know each other do that a lot to each other, especially if they're on their sides. So make sure, you know, keep it clean, keep it fun, and make sure, you know the person that you're doing that to. But that is going to be one for one trade. X97 letting that dragon rip. Focus in the meantime, all the way in front, can sort of zap, but it seems like GLK has run out of steam. The Widowmaker now in to the front. That is going to be a kill there. Someone's mad though. Yikes. I appreciate both of these guys. Calm down, but hey, Slayer's gonna go for it. He's feeling the momentum already. Tomorrow in the meantime, trying to get the teleportation on, and this does make things a little more spicy, honestly. Even if X97 didn't try to do it, it's not gonna be a big rivalry in between these two. Coalesce us though into the field at a matchup, getting the beam on. In the meantime, BJ Dato with that Valkyrie available. The Diva trying to survive, and Samora in the meantime executed by the Widowmaker. Kill from the sniper, gets a second one. Zap gonna go down, trying to get the Moira. Third, connecting. And overall, seems like GLK with this Widow able to have the numbers advantage. The on of KTNS even getting a proper sleep dart on. And in the meantime, BJ Dato running along 1-for-1 trade so far. Lasagna moving on forward. 2 ticks. Almost taken there. Could have been the victory here for Gunlov's kids. But it seems like they are running out of time, and Farfalcon finding the opportunity to get some staggers. That's a huge there onto KTNS. Diana has been a linchpin of that sustain. And Team Lasagna has been defending. Time flies, surely, when you're having a spicy one. But Zap, overextending, gonna get caught. Here comes the self-destructo into the middle. Everyone getting torn apart. Axel with a big bomb. And that is exactly how the red hand side wants to end it, with an impressive onslaught at the tail end. Well played with that last clash.
Play of the game.
Огонь по готовности!
Look at that bomb. Look at that bomb. Look at that blossom. And power is actually going long. 2 rounds of action on a 2 CP map like that. Hey, that's what Paris is. Thank you, Axel and BJ. That was fun. That was a fun one, and I think that was a pretty interesting match to begin with. Thank you, Adam. Who else is going? Who else is going? Let's see real quick who else is going. Did I play against Nightmare? We'll see. We'll see. You guys got pick plus. You guys got +2 prio, so you'll be able to play for sure. It'd be best if Nightmare was one captain though, so he can not pick you. OverRush PH PUGS. Basically, who gets to play next game. Yeah, there you go. In Discord. Yeah, I can tell. I can tell. So Nightmare is Captain 1. We'll set things up. We'll set things up. It will happen. What's Prio again? Prio means who gets to play next game, basically. You're already captain, so no. One more captain. Since you playing this one or not? Let's ask if Mr. Tins is actually gonna be playing this next one. Well, shit. Dom, where's my lasagna? Bruh. Where's my lasagna? My captain. Okay, KTNS captain then. No problem. Yeah. One, two, give me a sec. Let me fix things up. Nightmare. First pick above me. KTNS gets map. I mean, you playing this game? Or no? NCSM. Not surprising. KTNS 2 picks and a map. Player. Not yet. Will be pickable. Pick the other guys, the people above me first. I'll be able to play them. No worries. But do things in order. Thank you. There you go. Don't worry about that. No, it's just about trying to do things in order. No worries, ladies and gentlemen. Aba, punta ka dito after quarantine. Alam na, you know it. Are you smurfing? Who's smurfing? A few guys are smurfing just to level up their accounts, but it's okay. I'm not playing though. I'm not playing. I'm just casting, man. So yeah, 2 picks and app. Above KTNS. Remember our setup, and yeah. So got a bunch of supports actually. So we'll see how this is going to go. VG. Not surprising pick. Vigilance is a very strong pick to complement you. One more. Bunch of supports. Inoa can flex to tank. JDC can flex to both. Okay. Tins then. Nightmare gets 2. I know Agen plays support a lot more, so yeah. So JDC, Norisu, and Agen. JDC, one more. Agen. So that puts Norisu here, and then Slayer, Fergus. Okay. Who got the last auto basically? Inoa got autoed here. Okay, Nightmare 1 below me. Then KTNS. I've fixed up. I haven't been picked though. I mean, isn't the point you play with KTNS? I fixed it for you guys instead of asking picks I already know. I'm just streamlining it basically. It's okay. Thank you X97. So we got Tim, Zap, Dom, and Fire Falcon. I get you lasagna. Yes, please, Tim. Imora and Vigilance still not together. It's not happening. KTNS 1. Got Zap, Dom, and Fire Falcon. Zap. It is. So Mr. Dom babysitting this one out, Mr. Fire Falcon. KTNS map. And team names. For both. Yeah, there you go. 2-2-2 set on up. Very good drafting from both sides. And this is gonna be game number 5 of tonight. This time it is Nightmare as our captain. Alongside all of this, it's NCSM We got JDC, Hagen, Fergus, and finally Simora. Round things over. King Row. We already played King's Row. So no go on that. Lie. Another map, please. KTNS. We also have Vigilance and Numbani. Okay, Numbani. What is this? I don't know how to say that. LYT kit. KTNS Tynes. Norisu. Potentially Tynes is AFK, so we're gonna have to be ready with a sub if ever. Zap. Fat. Okay. Okay, I can see the banters. That take time, go. Let's go. That's how it is. That's how we do things here, okay? That's pretty much how our pugs work. Let's get into this one. This is Team DK versus Team FG. Dark Kit versus Fat Gun. So yeah, I can already say KTNS and Co versus Dark Gun. Okay, Dark Kit rather and Fat Gun. Let's just say that they're not offenses to each other. Okay, it's just normal words, guys. Don't worry. Yeah, Dark Kid gonna be there, Fat Gun in the meantime. Gonna be still, you know, it is what it is. Finds you AFK. I think he potentially is, boys and girls. You might need to pick a sub. Some plays both people can. Yeah, I think Mr. Tins is AFK because he said he might not be available. I think he is. Okay, I think he is AFK. One sub, KTNS. Dom plays DPS. Oh, Lama. Oh, there you are. You playing? You playing or not? You come on. Give me an answer quickly. Ricky. Starting. Okay, so Tynes is gonna be in. Let's go. Gonna be a fun one.
5,
Where is that?
4.
Oh, it's all
3,
caps. My bad.
1.
Let me fix this up real
Attackers
quick.
incoming.
And there we go
Defend
into
objective
another
A.
match. And the OverRush PH PUGS. It's gonna be Tynes on McCree. Surprising that he's still alive. I want lasagna. What is the lasagna? Like, tell me about the lasagna though. I really want to hear about this legendary lasagna. As it's gonna be time for the side of Dark Kid to be on defense, playing the high ground with the Ryan Zarya. Interesting enough on the Numbani. It works pretty well on the defense if you're able to hold a position or two. But on the offensive end, playing this dive, just a lot of free movement. At the cost basically of the damage from the distance. This already seems like the defense holding steadfast. Dark Kids with a solid start at the opening. Fergus playing the Ashe, playing that mid-range game. Tomorrow in the meantime on her signature Pharah. But the problem here is Slayer has proven to be such a potent Widowmaker. And we'll see if Slayer can get these frags on. As all over the map, it's going to be Mercies here for both Vigilance and Aegon. All about the top up, all about making sure everyone is fine. And Dandy Zap trying to stay alive as here comes the push on in. Slayer now pushing forward, does get the shots onto Tamora as expected. Can Aegon go for the resurrection? Seems like it's not going to be clear sightlines whatsoever, but he's going to go for it still. Slayer instead going to get the frag on. Norisu with a dive on in. It's basically a trade. The Mercy for the Pharah. But Simora looking to survive just a little bit. It's not gonna happen. Vigilance whips out the pistol. Zap gonna be there as well. Focus fire heavy onto that Fariha. And Nightmare and NCSM pretty much caught in a bad spot. JDC trying to fend for himself. NCSM though gonna whip things out with the Grab and Surge. Forces the Primal Rage from Minoryusu instead. And seems like Team Fat Gun gonna try and force things out. Trying to try to get this objective. NC himself blowing himself up. The objective now being taken by the dive composition. But here comes trouble in the form of Timora. And it's gonna be still Slayer getting the shot on 1. 2 kills on the board. The Widowmaker looking nigh unstoppable so far. There we go with a 3rd kill. That's gonna be a 4th. And Timora yet again in the crosshairs. Can Slayer get the catch on? CJDC doesn't get the headshot unfortunately. But poor Timora just hounded till the very end. Slayer 5-2-8 with the rest of Fat Gun getting the capture on. And the Widowmaker just nigh unstoppable so far. Nightmare does get the pin off the KTNS, but it has been basically the Slayer show from that volley. As soon as he swapped on over, Timora knew that the lines of the sky will be so dangerous. Seems like it's gonna be basically the case. It's more right now onto the Widowmaker instead. Gonna be a very fun duel, especially against the 2 DPS of this caliber. But look at that, Timora getting betrayed by Vigilance. There we go with the power play. Fergus in the meantime gets the headshot on. And it's gonna be an opportunity for Vigilance to get the resurrection on instead. Space created. Norusu and Zap up on top. Fergus trying to survive. Primal Rage now popped yet again, and Norusu actually getting really quick Primal Rages, so kudos to the Winston making a big difference with his ultimate. Shatter there though from Nightmare, gets the pin onto KTNS yet again. Seems like our pull on a magnet to the metal. And the bomb now tossed on that as well by Fergus. Zap though, whipping out the self-strap. And still catches out Nightmare, wasn't paying attention, will get blown up. Fergus finally fragging out. He hasn't really had a good game earlier on in Paris, but here on Numbani looking a lot better. Shots from the Ash, finally connecting, and Vigilance in the meantime all the way on the other side. Pins in the meantime, the Reaper trying to go for a reckoning. The shotgun's all about the damage being done. Overall though, Dark Kid finally able to put a stop to this offensive. Able to buy some time, able to wait a few things out. We are here in the OverRush PH PUGS, guys. If you do want to join, just add up the battle tag down below. We're open to everyone, but make sure that you know we are in the SCA server. So it's all about that ping and that Chaz. 1-for-1 trade so far though, NCSM letting the whole hog rip. And it seems like Dark Kid finding that angle. The Road Dog all the way in front. Doing the damage that needs to be done. KTNS moves on over to a Brigitte instead. It seems like Fat Gun deciding it might be time to play that CC game. They need to find a way to put a stop to a bunch of these antics, to a bunch of these channels. In the meantime, Dark Kid now even playing that double hit scan between the Ash and the McCree. The Deadlock Gang finally gonna get the representation that they need. Nightmare in the meantime pushed back. He's close to the Shatter. The red hand side running out of time though. Fat Gun, a minute 52 left on this clock. That Blossom is available. KTNS going through a few hammer swings. In the meantime, NCSM gonna be there. Slayer gonna get the frag on back. And here comes the Shatter. Nightmare making it happen. Good peel courtesy of KTNS, but it isn't gonna be enough. Instead, he will pay for it with his life. And Nightmare right now just running everyone over. Tins even hooked up. Will get taken down there. Norusu in the meantime on the opposite end. And here comes the whole hog. Nightmare pushing forward. NCSM looking to make everything clean. For the side of Dark Kids, they have felt the ambition. They have felt that they had the advantage overall for the past few minutes. And look at this chokehold. Look at this push. All the way in front, making sure that the red hand side will have no reprieve, no rest whatsoever. Fat Gun right now. Gonna come closer and closer. With a minute remaining, they get the catch onto Tim. KTNS securing that kill. Fergus in the meantime with a counter kill onto Zap. It seems like he has moved on over to that Widowmaker. Solid defense so far here for the blue hand side. But Tin's gonna go, let it rip. The Death Blossom Sun from Timora. Even through the ice wall, finds the angle. Well played here for Dark Kids. Slayer unable to survive. He moves over to the Mei, but it hasn't really panned out here for the red hand side. All Dark Kid right now. Thins moves over to the McCree as well. It's all about the spawn cap in this instance. And Zap getting pulled away from spawn. But right now, Norusu trying to turn things around and make an opening. Unfortunately for him, Fergus gets the shot before he whips out that Primal Rage. Bullhog though for the zone. Zap pushing everyone back. And that is Slayer getting the kill. Burgess going down. Team Fat Gun pushing forward. Vigilance still caught by NCSM. And seems like the Roadhogs making a difference for both angles. Both ends in this instance. Hagen though frozen turned into a Snow Angel. And as overtime takes away, Vigilance now moves over to Diana. Flashbang right now. Slayer finding these fills. It's the May out in front, the Eskimo deciding I'm gonna be bringing a frost interception here on the Bonnie. By this point in time, Bullhog gonna be close to availability here for NCSM, but he does pop on over to the Zarya instead, realizes he needs a more utility, he needs to put some damage on. And the shatter now from Nightmare yet again notices the opening. There's no one in front of me, so I'm just gonna stun you. And that is enough for him to get another kill. Ilios has been doing a bad job on the Winston, but with him on this hero, he's basically unable to protect his team because he's playing very hyper-aggressive in the front lines. In the meantime, the Roadhog really can't provide any protection in this instance, so it really is a matter of composition. Oh, lessons right here, right now. JDC keeping the beam on for dark hits to keep things up. Tomorrow in the meantime, Jedi is available. It seems like the Blue Hand Slide gonna be retreating on over. Still though, dark hits right here, right now. Far strike, tossed on over. 30 seconds left. Burgess with that frag. The Tin's pretty surprised about that one. Still high ground taken here by dark hits. Need to make sure that all their members are ready to go. Meantime, the Risu make it through. Burgess though gets that kill, and it's time for the Blizzard into the corner. Less than 10 seconds left. The save's gonna be enough. Deadeye still available. Fat Gun pushing forward. 1-for-1 trade so far. Overtime not ticking away. It might be tomorrow's time to shine. On above has the... Oh! What happened to Slayer? Did Slayer DC? Did Slayer DC? He suddenly fell. He suddenly fell down the map. Yeah, knew it. The May fell. I was like, what the fuck? But Tamora should be able to seal this one. The guy with the search is there, guys. This is pretty much the red team dying as soon as we unpause. But hey, we'll give them a little bit of a hope and a prayer for this. Precision Germany. The fucking Reinhardt thing. Okay. Starting. Let's go back, boys and girls. Let's go back into this one. Thank you for the follow there to IDKE Bridge. And yeah, Timur trying to get the shots onto Thins. Everyone's still brawling, but the guy with the surge has made the difference there. The hype is cut due to the pause and the shatter right now. Sure, it gets blocked up by the bubble, but they are in front, and that is the defense of Dark Kits holding on usually the spot you hold on Numbani. 3rd points at the very opening. The Archway is a fine place to actually put a stop to your opponents. And there you go, the right hand side with 2 points on the clock.
Initiating match.
Hello, how's your day going? It's been fine. We've been doing pugs, been setting up for a few StarCraft tournaments into the next few days. Gonna do Open Division on Sunday. Thanks for asking. How about you? Okay, cool. Thanks, man. You know, that's what the swords are for. And see ya. That's what Twitch chat is all about. I love it.
Ready for battle.
And let's get back into this one. Dark Kit gonna be on the attack this time. We'll see how this is going to go. Very questionable. Just show up on a random stream and say those things. Okay. Anyway, Nightmare gonna be on this Reinhardt right now with the Zarya on the NCSM versus Tamora, Blade McCree, and the Genji. And this is what pretty much the pugs are all about, ladies and gentlemen. Back in the meantime, why is he breaking these fences like that? But hey, it is what it is. Pause. What's happening? You okay? Hopefully Slayer's okay. But let's see what's gonna be happening. Nice answer. Someone switch roles. Who? Oi, why you swap? Thank you for notice. You lock Tins and Zap. Come on, Bryce. Bruh. Bruh, no swapping. Mid game. Or? I was very surprised to see a swap. It's like, oh shit, it's okay. I just reset you both. No worries. R? It's like, okay. okay. Sorry. The Reinhardt just won't stop. It's all caps, and then you have that.
5.
But anyway, it's time for the blue hand side to go on the attack. Dark Kits will be whipping things out. On to Genji, then goes. Zap in the meantime moves over to the Zarya.
Objective A.
Yeah, fat gun. And we look to make things happen. Moira, Mercy. All about healing here now between KT and S and Vigilance. Bayat Garb toss the knots to bounce around as well. And in the meantime, it's that Mercy. Make sure everything's gonna be fine and dandy. There we go though with the Reinhardt going for the charge. No worries, already going down at the very opening. Fergus will get that kill. And seems like the blue hand side with a very quick onslaught onto the objective. Dark Kits, first stick taken already. Slayer in the meantime does get the frag for his team. Gets the shot onto Timora, very impressively done onto the corridor. But Aegon knows he has to mess with that Widowmaker as much as possible. And here comes the contest. Here comes the Mercy KTNS touching as much as possible, allowing space for Slayer. Buying time for Innovaries to come on back, and really good tactics there from the red hand side. They thrust their Widowmaker enough to get these kills. The Mercy sacrificing her HP to get onto the objective. And Team Fatgun defending a 99.7% percentile. Damn, Dark hit. So close, but no cigar. Seems like that's the case. Beautiful headshot though, finally connecting as Fergus able to get the shot on. In the meantime, Valkyrie here and now from KT and S. And it seems like a Widowmaker looking for these opportunities. Coalesces though, gonna get tossed on that. JDC gonna try to get much done. Vigilance in the meantime seems like his Coalesce is basically getting cancelled there. And Dark hits onto the activity go again. Damage so effective right now from the blue hand side. Capture is there. 4:48 on the clock. Dark hits having a lot of time in the bank. And here comes the blue hand side looking to make it through. Tap in the meantime and NCSM. So move around the map, playing the beam game strong. Right clicks are abound as well. Timora in the meantime takes care of Slayer. The Dragon Blade gonna be available here and now. Dark hit though, with as much shots as possible. Looking for these opportunities, looking to make sure that everything is gonna be fine and dandy. But here comes the Shatter already. Nightmare, interesting enough, falling on down by a Sloansome, and CSM will get brought by a Norius as well. Apparently that is work here for our Red Reinhardts. But without him in the field, it seems like Fergus gonna have free reign to get the shots onto Zap. Moving over to the left hand side, Coalesce is there, counter kill though for Slayer. Shotgun right now, trying to defend in this instance. Counter pin though, Nightmare pushing on forward. Here comes the Coalescence from JDC. And by this point in time, Dark Kids making sure everything is all sustained, making sure that they will have the edge onto this coming corner. As Nightmare surprises everyone, Graviton Surge as well as the Shatter onto the Widowmaker. 2 for 1. Just making sure that that Widow is turned into pulp, into a flattened paste. And 4:55 now on the clock. Look at how this is going to go. Anyway, Dark Kids pushing on forward. Fergus in the meantime staying on the left hand side. The right clicks are abound. Vigilance making sure everything's gonna be fine and dandy, but Slayer moves over to the Ash instead. Very potent defensively with that Dynamite. He can get the fire on, and that's damage over time will tick on for the Bob to be available. So it seems like the Ash gonna be an interesting pick in this instance. Fergus moves over to the Soldier 76 to try and get some flanks on. Top up very important, and Tins in the meantime ready with the blade. We'll see how Fatgun is gonna go about things as the Sam Barrier now comes online. Dark hits pushing forward. Payload being pushed in this instance. Sharon now connecting. Nightmare gets 2. And this might be the beginning of the end. Blade in behind. This is really trying to get things done, but it's just not gonna be enough. Tomorrow with their own blade. And it will be victory here for the blue hand side. Numbani Taken by Team Dark Kits.
Play of
That was game number 5.
Surrender to my will.
Huge blade dead. I know, right? Tins, why you gotta be like this, man?
Ah, impressive, if I do say so myself.
Fucking funny. That's actually fucking funny. Okay. Anyone hopping out? How we doing this, ladies and gents? Whew, it's cold. Cap. Somewhere. Oh wait, Sinanano. It was Team Blue, right? So it's Nightmare actually. And Co. Who took that W. And CSM this time. Okay. So how do we do this? Game number 6. NCMSM first pick above. PG map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So +1 and +2 are gonna get picked. +3 not gonna have a real chance to get picked, unfortunately. But that is pretty much how it goes. Let me just check my Discord real quick. What's happening? Oh, Paddy. Okay, sorry. What about that? BG2, Dome and Fire. NCSM 2. Oh wait. Blue. Is that Yui? Wait lang. Ambi Bayagster. NCSM 1 below. Wait lang. Let me fix things up actually. Yui, chill out. Wait lang. Yui! Yui! NCSM 1 above. Nightmare. I know, right? There's a lot of goats. BG2 above. One more. Fergus. Okay. NCSM 1. Yo, wait! That's a lot of people playing DPS. I don't know, right? Pagan. So JDC moves over here and instead, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is our upcoming queue. I know, Kat. I will bring you out. PG map. Team names also. There we go. Okay, Rialto. Yue? Come here. Come here. Come here. I'm gonna show you on stream why you're a pesky little cat. What is my role? Tank, I think. What a name. What a name. You forgot the XXX underscore 69 underscore. Don't forget about that. It's very important. It's a very important part of the name. Oh, he looks so sad. Galing. and we can go. We can go after this. Once we start the game, I'ma swap over and just quickly bring my cat to the litter box. Cause you look so sad. Why do you look so sad? Okay, let's go. I'll be right back, guys.
Welcome to Rialto. Initiating match. Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Okay, seems like the action's ongoing, and let's get it on. What's happening here, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, it seems like... Okay, so we are on Rialto. Okay. And it's a Ryan Zarya here for the defense. So all the team up there will be playing that Fire Falcon and the JDC front line. And in the meantime, their opponent's going to be a very dynamic tandem between NCSM as well as Nightmare. It will be such a difficult front line to actually face off. It seems like Daddy and NCSM already getting the first corner in, half a minute in already. You can really see the power here of the red hand side. Patty in the meantime, basically on her signature Lucio, keeping everyone up to speed. And also a very strong pick here now for the side of Team Red. Basically, they have a speed booster that knows what she's doing, and this will allow the Reinhardt and the Zarya to close the gap pretty quickly. Look at that. Blitzkrieg onslaught here now from Daddy NCSM. 5:30 on the clock. So welcome guys to Rialto, and it seems like the canal's already filled with blood, with guts, with all the pressure in the world. This is our game number 6 for tonight. We'll see how many games we can actually get going into this one. However, the Surge though does get the catch. Fire Falcon will get caught in the middle. Again, in the meantime with that kill. Nightmare with the pin as well. And here comes the Shatter. Just momentum in favor of Daddy NCSM right now. It really seems like for Team Outlair, they're just out of their depth in this instance. Progress, damage, and all about pressure. But look how far NCSM and Nightmare are in. Over their heads? Seems like that's not the case. Daddy NCSM playing the bully game strong, literally out-muscling their opponent in so many instances. Channel though is available. Nightmare moving over to the right-hand side, finding Tamora getting on the board with the flank. And it seems like Tim realizing if I can get away from that attack line, I can get some kills. Night Patty though gonna get that Soundfire in time for Ambi to go for the tactical visor as well. Good combo here now from Daddy NCSM. Rod from Fergus way too close to the ground, letting it rip. And that is a team kill here for Daddy NCSM. Look at that replay real quick. So Tim understanding if the flank happens, I can get the kills, but the Zarya turns around, immediately turns the tables onto the McCree Patty with the frag instead. And the sound barrier, keep everyone in the fights. Tactical visor used up as well. And Daddy NCSM yet again with a huge time bank. Here comes the guard of the Surge right now, catching many in the middle. But the Ice Wall from Fergus will shut things down. Shatter in response, Pulse Bomb gonna be there as well. And it really feels like for Team Outlair, it's a huge struggle with this unstoppable tank line in front. Nightmare and NCSM has decided to flex their muscles and tear everyone apart. Valkyrie though used up by Dom. Flying along as much as possible, just over to the right hand side. Payload being pushed till the tail end. And this might be game, set, and match already. But finally, Nightmare gonna go down. Grabbing the Surge here now from JDC. Finding the opportunity. 2, 3, 4, and 5 kills on the board. Team Outlair breathing their last gasp and able to get some air. Way too close for comfort though for Vigilance and the rest of the crew. But it's Vigilance with a Dumbledore Firefakian gonna be in the matchup as well tomorrow, of course, rounding that one off. Fergus and finally JDC. Their opponents on the other side, it's NCSM, Patty, gonna be in our game as well. Ambi, Bayugster, Nightmare, and finally Aegin. Honestly though, this has just been such a destructive effort here from the red hand side. Ambi impressing with attack advisor, does get a kill onto one. Aegin pushing forward as well, and Daddy NCSM with their namesake leading the charge. Zarya is there, bouncing everyone around, grabbing the surge to try and catch the murder in midair. Doesn't happen. Shadow right now from Nightmare, putting Timora to the floor, and it is such a steamroll here from this front line. Halo now being pushed. Is this gonna be the end of this one? That is going to be the case. Daddy at CSM has really put on the big boy boots.
Score.
And they make it happen.
0-3. Switching sides.
Nothing bad can be said. Bats at front line. And CSM and Nightmare putting everyone who plays tank on notice. Well played there.
Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Anyway, let's get back into the action. See if a player can get things done. How many people we have in the lobby right now? Actually a bunch, so hey, it's fun. It's fine actually. Pretty fun to see.
This will restore you.
Seems like though we are... It feels very familiar, honestly. These rosters, these names, feeling very, very close to home. That's for sure. And we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this pans out for the blue hand side. They have been outclassed so far. It has been very, very dominant to begin with. It's gonna be very interesting as well how this unfolds as Aegin does get the first kill on to Fergus. Tomorrow in the meantime, gonna get that kill on back. And Dynamite gonna be there. Here comes the charge though. Firefalcon swinging on away. Seems like the blue hand side making an opening for themselves. Team of Blair getting some frags on the board. The Pharah, a really good pick in this instance. So it seems like, well, Ambi and Aegin did a good job on the offense earlier on. There still aren't the most well-versed DPS players. And with Timora up in the skies using this Pharah, can be potential to bully down the Reinhardt. NCSM already responding with a Sigma instead. Will be looking to use those barriers as much as possible to mitigate the damage from the Pharah. A rock will also shut things down really, really quickly. But hey, Vigilance, looking nigh unstoppable yet again with the Coalescence. Good turnabout play from Utler. Seems like both sides not really knowing how to defend so far. Because the blue hand side getting the push on. Rockets keeping on coming. Aegin right now with the Dynamite gets the burn onto Timora. Needs a top up. Well done for the blue hand side. Oh, Nightmare gets the pin onto Tim, but it is what it is. Butler with 5:10 on the clock. Similar scenario. Offense very, very impressive. The defense floundering yet again. Nakalimutan nga na may pugs. Ito may pugs. Last game ba to? No. We have look at the people in the lobby. We got a very, very close to home familiar PH lobby right now. So it really feels like the good old days. As the pulse bomb's available here for Fergus. He's up and on around. Shadow right now though from Nightmare. And here comes the counter Shadow. Farfaka unable to get things done, but Timora decides I can get the Rocket Barrage on close to the ground. This is how you do it. 4 frags on the board. Team Utler. Kill after kill after kill yet again. Full PH Pugs win. Something else. I think we have outgrown Pugs in a PH only setting. It's no pop plus also, you know, Pugs is mostly for individuals. We mostly have stacks right now, so we'll tap into that instead as Ambi right now with the Ripsire trying to find an opportunity. 4 frags on the board, the red hand side finally puts a stop to this onslaught. Daddy NCSM trying to drain down that time bank. Actually, even catching out Dom in that instance. And in the meantime, it's gonna be a Moira here and now for Mr. Bayagster. The aircon leaked again. It happens from time to time. Just reset my air conditioning real quick. But for Daddy NCSM, they are basically holding by the objective, making sure that they can set up here in this instance. In the meantime though, Fire Falcon onto the Reinhardt already. Pushing on forward in behind Nightmare. Onto the Roadhog he goes. Gets an assassination onto Vigilance. Good pick at the very start. For the red hand side, they're finding these opportunities. Ambi though, still in this fight. The Soldier 76. Getting some damage there. NCSM in the meantime on the Zarya. It seems like Patty holding that sand barrier for an instance that they needed. For Timdo, this is the Clara being a Rocketeer. Garment surge from NCSM will get the catch onto both Flyers. And the Far Mercy pairing cannot go anywhere. NCSM make sure of that and then some. I think my cat just peed on the floor and he's trying to cover it up with nothing. Yui? Hey, Yui. Okay, I'll just check up on that later. Let's finish up the match first. Seems like Patty gonna be holding that corner. Full hog right now from Nightmare. Getting a little bit of that zone on. In the meantime though, blue hand side pushing forward. Team of Lair having the shatter available. Fire Falcon now. Stunning reception. Gets two supports. Catching out Patty is a huge one. Sam married out too late to save those initial two. And Nightmare gonna go down. Perfect opportunity there. Taken by Fire Falcon. Okay, I think this is a little important, guys. So I'm just gonna quickly check this out as the blue hand side does get 328 on the clock. And in the meantime, gonna get those kills. And holy crap, Tanasu season 10 ulit. I mean, Grab Dragon. Grab Dragon is the way to go, boys and girls. Ambi with this tactical visor up on the high ground. And kills right now for Team Ambi and Co. Okay, I'm just gonna let Yui out. Fuck it. Give me like.
Mission ain't over yet. It's high noon.
Okay, so cat peed on the floor. The red hand side's trying to defend. They do get a pick off onto one. And yeah, it's all about the far right now. Tomorrow back into the fold. Nightmare in the meantime with the hook on. Bayagster does get 3 kills as well. And hey, it's Daddy NCSM show yet again. They're holding on to their ultimates right now. They whip out the whole hog shirt to make sure the team kills happens. But for Outlair, they will have a number of that comeback to try and make things out. Up right now from Nightmare. Trying to make sure everyone's gonna be fine. It's Andy Ferguson. In the meantime, on to number 3 he is. And it seems like for Outlair, they're getting choked out pretty heavily because yet again, all the way through. But Yaxter even too close, cutting through that shield. But an easy time there for that NCSM when they get the setup from the Zarya itself. Got 2 minutes on the clock. Fergus playing the Tracer this time, zipping all around. Sees a murder, but Yaxter gonna be in a spot of trouble. Ambi in the meantime with that counter kill. And basically, it seems like it's a second point defense, a spawn camp waiting to happen, and it is. Daddy NCSM all over the opposition right now. Hook even onto JDC, and this is looking really tough for Outlair. One big thing they can do is go on over to that Sombra, get to the ninja gap on, push that payload as much as possible. Make sure cut the enemy lines into 2. For now though, it seems like it isn't the case. Tim, blaming the crew, Fergus onto the Reaper. TQC apparently named the game, Flashbang will really help out in this instance. Anyway though, the other cats making noise in this match. The cool that is available here for Vigilance. Team Outlair trying to make it through. Here comes Nightmare pushing everyone back. And it seems like the Daks is gonna be the place to all die and not the best approach here from the blue hand side because Nightmare gets all the frags that they need. Daddy NCSM right now only needs to hold for 53 more seconds. Impressive effort there from the Roadhog. This time will get stunned up though. Good punish courtesy of Timora. And Fire Falcon booped on down yet again. Never mind, he gets to leap on, but Patty does get one. And they are literally playing into the clutches of the red hand side because Patty and Nightmare having a field day, pushing everyone back. It has turned into Labs to the slaughter. The Team of Lair, they're looking really good so far on that second point. But now with 27 seconds left, They're just getting torn apart. Character search available here for NCSM. JDC trying to go for the duel, but that Zarya without energy will really have a struggle against the one that does. JDC though apparently making it to 90 already. A lot of damage being done. Grabs the surge into the entrance wave. He seems like the Zarya does get the catch on the one. Frags right here right now. And Daddy NCSM killing everyone yet again. A team kill at the tail, and Vigilance knows there is no way to get the touch, and that is game, set, and match. The red hand side with a dominant lead.
Play of the game.
Nightmare gets play of the game, very well deserved after a whole hog where everyone literally walks into a place where they shouldn't. Yeah, that is just an easy setup for Nightmare and NCSM. Dynamic duo, truly, between those two. Impressive stuff. As a 3-2 victory for the red hand side. It got close for a bit, but it seems like it just turned to a different degree pretty quickly. Okay. Look at this lobby. This guy is insane. Those two are a tank duo talaga. Those two are attack. Got GM. It's okay. That's what. 4-1-2-3. Last, diba? Anyway, we got either to sit out or two captains. The trick there is to try to ignore or zone. Tama yung para. I sit out. Okay, again. Sombra would help also. And like Lucio. You just basically run from them. That's basically all you gotta do. One more sit out. Or the captains. Kaya wala ka ng choice eh. The tank line is way too strong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 6, 7. I'm my captain. I go GG with that. Thank you, Dom. Okay, so Dom's gonna hop out. Enjoy. Look at this familiar lobby, more or less. We back, boys and girls. Okay, how are we fixing this? Semper VG, Yumi, Timora. That's obviously the case. Bayagster, Somi. We got a bunch. Noah Ryusu needs to. Noah tank JDC DPS. And beyond DPS also. Good to see. Good to see actually. And let's play on the classic one, Ilios. Sounds good. Sige nga. PH community lol. Woman, and this is noodles. Farfag and Norisa, Fargus, Tomorrow, Vigilance, Yumi, Tins, Adamai, Ambi, JDC. So I'm actually swap Ambi and Fergus together. Fergus, JDC, Tins, Adamai. Sounds good. A very familiar looking roster. Okay, I'll be back again. I'm just gonna clean up the P of my fucking stupid ass cat. And here for the blue hand side, we got who we got. It is Team Waman And for the red, it is going to be Noodles instead. Be right back, guys.
Match. Ready for battle. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Okay guys, where are we at? We back and immediately into the action we go. Yet again, being a single father is hard, but Team Woman gonna be pretty much the core of Tomorrow, Vigilance, Yumi, all playing together with one another. It's all about the Fire Mercy show right now for Team Woman. We'll see how this is gonna go for the blue hand side. In response though, Noodles gonna be having Somi, the OG Mercy main of the PH, working together with the rest. The Damai JDC can be there as well. And they're playing that Ryan Zarya, not really the most suited for this map. Very interesting composition pick here for Team Noodles. We'll see how this is gonna pan out. Resurrection now comes their way. JDC into the frag on the Damai in the meantime, moves over to the Winston. But Team Woman already making things happen. So initial capture goes over for Ramen. They really understand how to play the map, especially with that Orisa with the Roadhog in 2Q. In the meantime, of course, Tamura pretty much not unstoppable on that far so far. Someone's gonna need to shut things down, and maybe that someone can be Fergus. The McCree trying to make things happen. And up to the flank we go yet again. Rahabraj is available. Fergus gonna go down to the hand of Tim. It's time to make it rain. Raid form is there. Tamura able to get 3 basically. Somi though whips out the pistol. And it's time for the resurrection, bringing the Damai back. Just like though in behind. Abby going for a slam on down. Just gets the res onto Tim. Back into the oppression we go. Team Noodles looking to find their form, looking to find a way to make things happen. But poor Nadamai gets hooked up by Fire Falcon, gets tossed into the abyss. The blue hand side by this point in time looking good, looking great so far. It has been basically a timer ticking on down here. And Tim looking pretty oppressive into this one. Shots now keeping on coming. In the meantime, here comes the leap on over. In behind, it's Deadeye time. Fergus makes it happen. Soundbarrier for me a little too late to the party. Here comes the hook though. Can the Mercy get on back? Somi needs a little bit of an anchor point and does get it. Team Noodles with 1 Deadeye. It's gonna be a wink and a kill victory here to get the flip on back. A chance for Noodles to try and take this one. So guys, this is game number 7 for tonight, and it is going to be on Ilios. Supercharge is available though here for Inoryus and Damai in the meantime. Has the Primal Rage available. We'll see how this is going to pan out here and now for our PH bug. As the Tazon overcomes, poor Yumi trying to get away. Not gonna happen. Princess in the meantime gets the resurrection on. And Team Woman look to work together. Tomorrow right now. Trying to survive. Somi though gets in her face. And Noodles taking a page out of the opposition's playbook, but they don't have the damage for it. JDC pressed on up though. Death Blossom is available. Gonna be a big deal to try and shut things down. Yumi being so pesky in this instance, and it's time potentially let it rip. Here comes the spinner Rooney, who gets the kill onto one. Tomorrow though making it rain. Fergus with the counter snipe. For Team Noodles, they don't have enough bodies on the floor. They don't have bodies much on the points. Tinso marching on forward, and the Roadhog right now trying to make it through. It seems like Tim gonna take a dip into the well, and Ambi gets the push on. Roadhog shot into the middle, and that is basically gonna be Team Woman getting things back. Fernando, 86% and counting. Blue hand side still in this fight. Meteor Strike though, tossed on over, looking for a slam. And Ambi will get that one. JDC though with the counter kill. Shots now keeping on coming for Team Blue, for Team Wamen. All they need now is to go for that hold. Overtime though, taking away Timura. Rocketeer herself. Getting shots to go, and 154. Good start here for Team Wamen. Let me just check the lobby real quick, like who's here.
Score 1-0.
Yeah, Wamen on the blue hand side versus Noodles on the red. I'll see how this is going to pan out in the Ryusu with Ambi. We also have Timura, Vigilance, and finally Yumi. In the meantime, on the right hand side, it's Thins playing the tank alongside the Damai. We also have Fergus, who can be as flexible as possible, JDC there, Bayagster, and finally Somi. So here we go yet again, ladies and gentlemen, right hand side. Going for a flip, going to try and get a map back. Sombra might be a good way to shut things down on both the Doomfist and the Farah's end. It's gonna be up to Fergus to find these targets of opportunity, to find these moments to actually get things happen. 5 of HP, a sliver of hope for Fergus to survive, able to do so. Right now, he sees his target, wants to go for the Roadhog actually, notices that Fire Falcon is gonna be a very easy ult battery in this instance. But he still has to find a way to shut down the 2 DPS who are rampaging into the Skylines yet again. Kimura right now playing the signature Farah, enjoying her moment in the sun. Somi surviving to get on out. Right at the top of JDC, but Timur yet again still looking good at this. So quick little reset, Tim gonna be forcing Vigilance to use the Resurrection just to top her up instead of asking for healing. Interesting enough, it's gaining the rooftops right now. 12% and counting, and the Farah Mercy pairing together yet again. So though it's all about the heals, it's all about Team Noodles pushing on forward. Lucio, even the speed is on, and here comes Bayagster onto the forward momentum. Anyway though, a charge comes on over, the Damai rolling as much as possible. Shatter is available, here comes the hook! And for Noodles right now, they are going to be fighting on the objective. There we go, the stun connecting. Supercharger in behind, but it might be a little too late. If there's no one in there to deal the damage, Dava gets the res on back. It's going to be him into the field as Somi is the one who brings him into the medical table. Meter strike right now from Ambi trying to get a kill or two. It's not happening. The hack is there from Fergus. Team Noodles with the turnabouts gets the capture on. And they will get the flip yet again. There has been a competitive effort here from the right-hand side. They are able to get the objective. Unfortunately for Fergus, he doesn't break defenses, so it bounces on off. But still, keep an eye out on Tim. For some reason though, it's gonna be Ambi right now onto the Torbjorn we go. And Adamai able to outclass the opposition, playing that comfortable Reinhardt in front. Tim right now is looking for opportunities, looking to skate on that rooftop. The barrage gonna be such a potent tool to shut things down. Somi right now with the pistol play yet again has no anchor points and will get punished with the overextend. No one is there, no one is on the high ground, and that is a free one to begin with. Bayagster tries to go for the sandfire. He was just down below, could have actually saved the Mercy in that instance if he knew how to wall ride properly there. But a little too focused onto the low ground, and with the overextending Mercy at the clutches of Vara, Team Noodles now has to give up the points. A little too dangerous and a little too risky to rely on Somi to actually get the pistol play on, especially without that Valkyrie. Sure, pretty much a master of that in so many instances. But here comes the EMP right now into the Shatter. Straight to the floor, Deadeye in behind, JDC locks on. And Team Noodles with a proper combo to actually run on through. The stun with the silence. Good shutdown overall. Ambi right now popping that one. Oh, Tim gonna get disconnected unfortunately. So give it tomorrow just a little bit to come on back into this one. Game number 7, guys. I jump into him. So you won't take him, bro. You scared him, bring in another. the fucking Reinhardt thing. R. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Get the name. But yeah, the right hand side does get the catch on that. And Team Noodles, solid flip, honestly. EMP into the Shatter, exactly what Noodles needs to go into. First, onto the Sombra of the game. I don't know where. Oh, Nadamai. Why you gotta be like this? Anyways, though, by this point in time, it's gonna be Noodles running around with this Sombra still. Fergus looking for an opportunity to Ambi in the meantime on that high ground. That is what the Torben is trying to do, but still, the Torben a very easy target, especially in center of mass. Timor right now moves over to the Reaper instead, and Fergus just a little too close for comfort. Molten Core all over the points as well, all over the map right now. Gonna be such a bad spot to play Hot Potato in. JDC trying to frag out the McCree, backing on over. Sandbag here from Viaxa, they'll look to save the day. And the Garden Surge from Tins trying to turn things around. Ambi though, as well as Timora, both of these guys having some really good CQC damage. Shots now keeping on coming to Overload, gonna allow him to increase his DPS potential. And JDC now with the Deadeye. Sandbag too late from Yumi, only catches herself. Flashbang doesn't connect out to Timora, right for it to get the touch on. Overtime taking away the good half onto Yubi. That will be Team Noodles getting a point back. Well done. A pretty even affair here and now. 80 to 100, 1-1 in the scoreline.
Score 1-1. Ready for battle.
Nothing's gonna stop. Like Hasselhoff.
Team Noodles now. When they looking to run through. Red hand side, not the offensive. Does get that first point earlier on. Good to see them actually turn things around and figure things out.
Capture the
As here comes the opposition yet again. Team Wamen. Getting gold for the Genji this time. It's an Ana here for Yumi, so a Nano Blade in the cards into this one. Vigilance moves over back to the Moira. But Somi and Bayax are still sticking with the interesting Mercy Lucio pairing. Anyway though, for the red hand side, here goes the push on forward. Dame with a few hammer swings along the way. 1-1 right now, our scoreline here on Ilios. It looks like advantage being taken here by Team Wamen already. Fergus playing the Widowmaker, a little too zone on in. Timora takes advantage of that one, will get the takedown there. Wamen right now, all they need to do is hold this for the next 90 seconds. They will get the objective. Pretty obvious there, but task easily said but not done. Then we see out in front yet again. Here comes the fire strikes from the two tanks. In the meantime, Timora offset the flank. Ambi looking for a flank. Soldier 76 moves over the left hand side. Very, very potent for a hit scan hero to find these openings. And that's basically what the core of playing hit scan is about. Oh, interesting. He's gonna go for the blade and they go for the nanobus as well. Okay. Highly unnecessary, but it is what it is here for Team Wamen. Whipping out a number of ultimates they need to. But I'm trying to say, in a game like OverRush, where it really isn't a pure FPS, for hit scans, the biggest goal is to find these opportunities where there are no shields in the way. That's what the flank does, that's what the flank enables. And right now for Team Wamen, let's see how long this is gonna go. JDC though, playing CQC, the shotgun's very effective. Sandbar here from Viagra as well, and an offensive straights, but self-disrupt from Firefalcon in the air gets two! The shield play there, it's not gonna be enough. JDC trying to turn things around with his Death Blossom. But another interesting ultimate at the tail end for Team Wamen. They have this tendency apparently to use more than they really need. And Vigilance really just giving chase on the Somi right now, but the mobility from the Mercy pretty effective. Anyway though, I digress. Team Wamen doing such a good job on this defense so far. 77% and counting, holding close, trying to go for the choke as much as possible. And the only thing that can make a difference right now are going to be these tank ultimates. The Shatter, as well as the Garden Surge, can be big game changers, but the Damba already getting turned around into Pulp. Somi though with the Resurrection, the Mercy trying to get on the way. Timora coming close to the Dragon Blade. Here comes the ultimate still from the right hand side, and the pin comes. Garden Surge also from Thins. Firefalcon caught in the center. Nanoboost though to save the day, and we'll see if the Diva can do enough damage. Overtime not ticking away. The red hand side steps onto the objective. JDC gonna get the kill there. And it seems like we are gonna be moving over for Team Noodles to get the cap. Okay, so on the inside, Thins does get bullied down. And Orisu saying, hey, this is my corner. This is where I want to stay in. It's pretty effectively done. Shatter though. Oh, it seems like it's Adamai misses. Adamai is missed rather by Inoa Ryusu. But it's time for Tamura to seal the deal here and now. The blade gets 3. Finds the Reaper as well. Wants to go for JDC. But Adamai with the pin out of nowhere. Absolute heroics from our Red Ryan. But in the end, Ambi comes back. He's on a Doomfist right now. The raid from JDC, trying to stall for time, immediately eviscerated by the Rocket Punch. And highly unfortunate because JDC could have done something a little different in that instance. Vigilance though coalesces at the ready. The Guard bouncing around, self-destruct going to be there in the middle, looking for the targets. And I like what Ambi tried to do. Got the punch onto the Rhino a little too early. Farfine still going to be able to get the 2 supports though. And this is for Team Wompin to seal the deal, to get map advantage. And going to map number 4 with the lead. JDC, no Death Blossom this time. Going to get uppercutted up by Ambi. And as overtime takes away, this is going to be Team Woman getting the 2-1 advantage. One more map, they will take this victory.
Score 2-1. Ready for battle.
Here we go yet again, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be time to get into the action.
Violence always be the solution?
Here for the red hand side though of Team Noodles, they were able to take the victory earlier on Lighthouse with a composition. I think it's gonna be enough though. See if it's gonna be a potential setup actually. But hey, get into the matchup, let's get into the action. Team Woman, just one more map to try and take this victory. Time to get into the action and let's get into the fights. Damage not being done, Farfak out in front. I feel set pretty early there by Agster. They're making sure everyone is fine and dandy. JDC though playing the Symmetra. And Team Noodles teleporting already to the objective. Unlike the defensive strategies here for the red hand side. But Inoa Ryusu decides to bring the Dynamite down below. Tins in the meantime onto the Reinhardt. Arisa Reinhardt very strong on the brawl. But seems like Tamura finding these opportunities to get the kill. Still, Team Noodles win the capture. Woman unable to get much done until the end together forever. That is basically the ship that is the Arisa and the Reinhardt. Anyway though, Farfak and over Ryusu, Ryan Zarya pushing on forward. That's sealed strong, making sure everything is gonna be a-okay. Shatter is available for Team Woman to make it through. But Tamura finds the pickoff. Fergus brought back to life. Dragon Strike is available. And by this point in time, it's Ambi setting up a Torbian turret with sightlines on the objective. Shatter though from Thin's gonna be putting a stunning reception. Can Noodles really commit onto that fight? Seems like it's not the case. Eventually, the defense is broken. Team Woman going for the capture, and they get the flip on back. Has been a hot affair here from our 2 teams. They've been very, very at it to one another, making sure that they can put up a fight that they can really put in a show here on the OverRush PH PUGS. And this is just basically the icing on the cake. Execution courtesy of Tamura. Literally heads rolling from the Genji. Effectively done. Look at Tamura, zip on by, Thin's the first to fall. Everyone's bunching together with the eye field, doesn't matter. Cleave damage. Able to make things happen. Last point in time, those shurikens are tossed. We'll see how Tim and the rest are gonna try and keep this defense on. Here comes the heals, but he's trying to make everything fine and dandy. Ryan or Reese is still for Team Noodles. 51% and counting already. Team Woman doesn't make things through. Fergusto catches out Ambi. Here comes the McCree pushing on forward. Reinhardt's onto the objective. Tin's gonna be able to get swipe on solo with the takedown there. And yet again, Team Noodles with a flip every single time they're on the objective. It's exactly what they need to get the capture back. It really seems like for Team Noodles, it's all about getting in place, getting the damage done, and making sure that they can play it in a close brawl. In the meantime, though, Inorisu has the Shatter available. And make it to the objective, looking to make it to that lighthouse. But it seems like a beacon of hope is not something they can rely on sometime soon. Arisa, I get the hold. Doesn't get it. Shatter right now from Tins puts Inorisu to the floor. Tomura a little too far off from getting that Dragon Blade. And it seems like Team Noodles forcing out a potential map 5. They really understand how to play on Lighthouse. They know how to play it close. And this should be an overtime forced out by Tomura. The Genji sacrificing her life to try and keep the fights in the clutches of the blue hand side. But Team Ramen cannot win yet. Noodles gonna try to go for the force, trying to go for the tiebreaker. Shatter right now, blocked up by the Arisa shield. And Arisu trying to go for the style points. It just doesn't pan out. I feel in the middle, no one gonna die anytime soon. And Blue Reinhardt right now looking to keep things up. Vigilance going down. The Lucio next on the list. Yumi gone from this one. It's 2-2. We are going the long haul here on Ilios. Down to the wire. Last map in this BO5.
2-2. Ready for battle.
Imagine the worst possible.
What is happening?
Quit screwing around and get ready to move.
Seems like there's a new politics thing, and
Hello.
hey, interesting. Interesting, okay, interesting.
5, 4,
Yeah, Philippine politics. Well, my favorite topic. Let's not talk about that on stream. It's a very downer thing, but it is what it is. Team Woman gonna be going on the outside with that Pharah Mercy yet again. Oh, it's only actually just naked Pharah. Tomorrow gonna go for the naked Pharah. Doesn't even care about having a Mercy pocket anymore. It's all about the ground here and now for Lucio and Moira for Yumi and Vigilance. The problem right here right now is they are gonna be potentially playing the long game. And JDC surprising everyone with a Torbjorn. Interesting effort here in our Team Noodles, but Simora still trying to impose her will. All about the Rockets here and now, blue hand side, trying to get the capture first. They did get the step on a little earlier. Shots now, keeping on coming. Look at that, spam on both sides. But the red hand side needs to touch. Interesting that it's still the Ryan Arisa here for Tins and Nadamai on Ilios. Well, not the best pick, but oh, Somi with the best move of the world does get 3 into that one. It's gonna be a 3-point affair from our Lucio. And it's just turning everything on its head. That is the proper find from Somi. I'm a little speechless. Ball rides all around, even getting the chase down. That has to be another highlight moment. About Nightmare and Patty against really good moves, but I feel like Somi just found his own opportunity there. Well played from the Red Lucio. But in the meantime, Tomura getting on the left hand side. Here comes the turret play yet again. Rock Barrage coming closer and closer. In the meantime, for Somi, looking for another potential boop. The well gonna be a good place to go at it. And for Noodles right now, trying to make things through. Tins marching forward. The Team Noodles looking left, right, looking right. Ball's gonna be there. Here comes the Deadeye right now from Fergus. And interesting enough, it's both Tim and Yumi into the hole. Will get booped down. Fergus gonna get the Deadeye still to connect onto Timora. Feels like Yumi getting a little too close to that kill zone. And Farfalcon going for that whole hog, but just already tossing himself down the ledge. And is this the comeback that Team Noodles is looking for? One big boop, turning the flip, making everything so different. I'm a potato and I'm a tomato. What's up, Bloom bro? Hope you're a-okay today. But hey, 3 ultimates here for the red hand side. They have the Torbjorn turret, protected easily by the Orisa. Free damage all abound. They're playing Pharah and Junkrat right now here for Woman. I feel like the Junkrat pick not really gonna pan out well. Ambi though, playing the angles, putting a protractor on his screen, making sure that he finds the proper bounces. The Orisa shield in the meantime crashing on down. Opportunity here as Tamara decides to make it rain, and that is the cluster that Team Woman is looking for. The barrage connects. Fergus does get the kill on back. Somi again with the boop on the Farfalcon going for the touch. It is the Lucio show here finally. Vigilance gonna be able to get that shut down. What's happening? Well, we're hosting some pugs. Basically, a lot of games here in Overwatch. If you want to join, just add up down below the battle tag. Anyway, that's what Overwatch is all about. And this is an SEA community thing, mostly in the Philippine scene. By this point in time, still with the Farah Mercy, Timora having clear sightlines of so many things. Good shutdown though for Fergus. Notices the Riptire coming their way. And here for Team Noodles, all they need to do now is get to the objective. Fergus catching out Timora way too high up. It seems like Icarus coming too close to the sun. And as overtime ticks away, Yumi cannot get the rest on. Perfect flashback from Fergus. And it seems like the red hand side having the number, finally figuring things out. Somi an absolute MVP on this last map with those boobs. And Team Noodles with the victory, coming back on the disadvantage. Well played the boats, but only one can be a winner.
Play of the game.
Surrender to my will.
Big boop was Nana Blade is better. Also that also too. 71% kill participation. BG favored by Chef. Confirmed. Thank you, Tint.
Epic.
To be expected.
Thank you for game singing another. Okay, give me a sec, guys. Let's get back into this one. Who else is gonna go? Okay. I think BG changed the. Wouldn't be surprised. Ooh. My Fantric leave. Wait. How are we doing this? Okay, I'm leaving. See ya. Thank you, Ferg. Okay. There you go. Interesting. I'm surprised Fantric left. He just wants to watch. Okay. Last game, Tara. Last game, Tara. Sounds good. Let's fix things up. Inbox. Puta na naman DPS. Wow, lots of DPS this time. And what's a good lap to end things over? I wanna see Eichenwalde. Inbox. And then support things. Go. Change icon. What you playing, Inbox? I'm like, did you not notice what I said? Bruh, Inbox. Thanks, man. I'm so shy. Okay. Thank you. Fucking Inbox. He playing Pachimari. What a meme. You need one tank. Inbox Temora, BG Yumi. Yan. No. Let JDC SP, guys. One support flex to tank. Ahem. Yumi, ahem. Yumi, ahem. Okay, Bayagster and Noah. Okay, there. Never mind. Bayag, move it. Okay. Sander Nadamay, JDC Somi, Hagen, Noah, Risu. Who do you have kanina? Should be fine. Thank you for the sacrifice. Firefalcon, Bayagster. Hagen, Noah, Risu. Okay, that should be good. Let's go. Last game. And let's make this castle and bishop. Yeah, let's just make it knight and bishop. Fuck it. Can't really think of anything. The last game, guys, for tonight. It will be game number 8, April Fool's Day, and we had a good time with the googly eyes, but it is finally time to end things up. Last game for our session in the OverRush PH PUGS. This is gonna be game number 8. We've been here for quite a while already. Let's check this off real quick, and let's move into our match. On the blue hand side, it's Team Knights, and on the red will be Bishop and Stead. Yeah, some chess pieces here. Everything is cool, calm, and calculated. Farfakin gonna be leading the charge yet again here for the blue hand side. Bayags, they're gonna be in as well. This time it's Invox playing DPS with Tomorrow, but they do have a tough task ahead of them in the opposing side. Vigilance as well as Yumi round things over. Meantime, on the red hand side, it's Aegon and Noriyusu. We also have Sander this time with Nadamai, JDC, and finally Somi to keep things at level. And honestly, the pairing between Somi and Sander is something to watch over here for the red hand side. Team Bishop gonna be having a hot Kree and a strong Mercy. Gonna be very flexible with those hero picks. Anyway though, it's time to get into the action. 10 seconds in left. Ryan and a Roadhog this time between Farfakin and Bayags, and pretty much the Pug Classic tag line between these two. Time to get things done, time to get things going. Farfakin. Bar strike to try and get some charge, doesn't get much. On the opposite end, it's the Ryan Diva, more of a meta composition here for Team Bishop. Still though, an Onyx for Yumi gonna be a pretty big difference maker, especially a fire grenade. An anti-heal on the other side really shut down what Somi and JDC can pretty much do in this fight. But shield break from Naryu's gonna make things a little difficult. Aegon even getting the frag first. The Tracer now of the Dama is zipping all along, and Naryu's gets the charge to connect onto Fire Falcon. Anytime the blue hand side losing members left, right, and center, it seems their synergy, their chemistry is not panning out well so far. Sander the Dama getting on the board. First tick already taken. Looking for another one. Second now, then be gone from that point. Team Bishop just overrunning the opposition. And it's gonna be Fire Falcon getting caught in the crossfire. Invox with a counter kill, but it just isn't panning out for Team Knight at the very start. So a strong opening from the offense. Oops, Nadamai making a little mistake there, has to get on out. But Sander is having the frags of the century. Somi knows that Sander can't really put up a performance like this. Goes for the pocket as much as possible. And in the meantime, it seems like the advantage there for Team Knights just uncapitalized on. They went for the anti-heal play. Didn't pan out, unfortunately. In this fight though, still a lot of opportunities for Fire Falcon and Co to march on forward. Shots not keeping on coming from above Sander. In the meantime, gonna get that kill onto Yumi. And in this instance, it's gonna be Vigilance torn apart. Inbox though with the kill. That lock on Somi gonna get caught. And the dynamic duo gone from the red hand side. Inbox showing his stuff here in the OverRush PH PUGS. But he has to deal with JDC. Very ambitious and very dangerous for the McCree in that instance. The Coalescence getting that free damage on. For Team Knights, seems like patience is a virtue, especially for Tomorrow. Hiding on the side, Aegon gonna spot out the tip of those shotguns and climbs on over. In the meantime, this is the payload game push. The Battlegram already at the castle gates. And this is a prime opportunity for the red hand side to get such a big time back. Shadow now gonna get cancelled out, and Farfakin turning things around in favor of his team. Deadeye though from Sander will get blocked up. Oh, and Oryuso into the fold, and a sneaky Reinhardt. Perfect resurrection courtesy of Somi. Team Bishop really moving in diagonals, moving in a different spear. Well played again to our Mercy player. With 5:30 on the clock. Effective efforts here and now for the Team Bishop. Seems like Somi really having the number of the opposition. Flashbang gonna be there. Sander trying to make things happen. Farfakin in the meantime charging on forward. And Team Knights in this instance need to play it close and clustered. Having the Reaper in their arsenal gonna be a good way to do this. Kimura in position for Death Blossom, but pretty much double thinking if she's gonna do it or not. Gravity Surge is sent from Bayagster, as well as the Coalescence gonna be the ultimates used into this fight. And Team Knight will secure a victory in this battle.
My ultimate is ready.
Still a big time back. The Team Knight needs to train. A lot of time, a lot of chances, and a lot of space Team Bishop has to work with. It is gonna be very tight on the inside, sure. It is gonna feel claustrophobic in a few instances, but they do have the Reinhardt that can capitalize as well as thrive in a scenario like this. Now Shadow connecting, Farfakin trying to go for the shield, but that is gonna be the stun coming from above. Timur with the Death Blossom cannot avoid the self-destruct. And that is basically another perfect setup here from Team Bishop. Team kill happens. The payload being pushed. Trying to get to the throne room. Luckily here for Team Knights, they are going to have the opportunity to come as one and move on over from the right hand side. Bush coming to shot. Fire Falcon with the shatter. Sander gonna go down. That now being prime inbox. Looking for an opening. Hagen gets in his face, but way too early with the defense matrix. And that is the punish there. Inbox knowing exactly when to let it rip. Somi in the meantime whips out the pistol and gets sleep darted by Yumi. Seems like at the tail end, Team Bishop cannot finish things over. In the meantime, for Team Knights, you're gonna have a lot of time to have to deal with. It's gonna be a very, very difficult endeavor here for the Blue Hand side. But they are trying to make things work. The Coalescence is gonna be the first tool into this upcoming fight. Vigilance right now, coming closer and closer to the Coalescence. Has the beam available, will he let it rip into this fight, or will wait for the opening? On the flip side though, on the offensive end, Ryusu ready with that shatter. He knows the runner is just there. The Coalescence not gonna get used on up. Unfortunately, Halo doesn't allow the shockwave to get on through. But Sander still gonna get a frag onto one. Deadeye now being primed. Yumi immediately erased from this matchup. Inbox now caught by the wall. The payload getting pushed. 3 frags already here for the red hand side. Opportunity, advantage for Team Bishop. And Bayexter's trying to survive. Fire Falcon though with a charge on forward. And no reason with the Canopin. Beautiful stun though for Fire Falcon. Puts people to the floor. And Tamara trying to turn things around with that Death Blossom. But the cleanup crew is going to get shut down yet again. 2:42 on the clock though. And the red hand side all over the payload. They get the touch. They get the capture. 2:39 at the tail end. 3 seconds in from that statement. They finish up the map.
0 to 3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Still a chance here for Team Knight, but they need to get the full cap. It's either they do so, or it's gonna be goodbye to them in defeat. Seems like from the first point to the second, it was just an absolute snowball that Team Knight was unable to really react towards to. But by the last point, they figured things out. They played a little more to their strengths, and they were able to defend for like 2.5 minutes. But with the overwhelming time back on the red hand side, it made such a big difference. And now for Team Bishop, they are going to go for the double shield instead. Risa Sigma between the Risa of Ryusu as well as the Sigma of Aegon. Sander though, still very comfortable on the McCree. The Damai actually whipping out the Torbjorn into this one. We'll see how Team Knight is going to play things out. Especially with a Winston in the field here for Far Falcon. There you go. Very, very nostalgic things here and now for this game. If I remember, this should be like a 10 people PH game, and hey, it's fun to see that. It's fun to come back to our roots and see these players actually play on in the first place. Anyway, though, for Team Knights, we'll see how Timura is gonna play things out. Our Falcon leaping on forward, goes to the corner, interesting enough, but doesn't really commit onto the high ground. He's scouting out for information, notices the Torbjorn turret, backs on immediately. And the Winston just face stacking everything. Very dangerous way to go about things, but he does survive, so that should be a-okay here for Team Knights. Again, in the meantime, as well as Sander putting on the pressure, and eventually Fire Falcon gonna crack under it. Bishop still in front. Vigilance trying to make things happen. Inbox in the meantime running around. Somi will get that kill. Team Bishop, first defense on. 40 seconds in, able to make things happen. So with the double shield, they will have a lot of flexibility to position themselves. The Orisa and the Sigma can easily alternate at many points in time. And looking at the roster here for Team Knight, the only bunker break they have will be the McCree and the Zenyatta. So it will last a while here, honestly, for the double barrier. Interesting enough, no Hanzo whatsoever here for Team Knights. It's really just bullets keeping on pelleting. Sander, though, gonna get shut down by Timura eventually. Meantime, here goes Adamai. Another stun connects. Resurrection, though. Good hide from Somi. Knows the angle. But it has been the Timura show so far into that first corner. The McCree finding frags left, right, and center. It seems like the Peacekeeper is enough to get the damage done to those barriers. And goes through them as well. No, Ryusu. Bat the hammer down. Gets the melee for his troubles. Inbox with the Helix rockets. 2 ticks taken already. Seems like Team Knight will be able to make an opening from themselves. And a pretty good time back for the second point.
Get into position.
Right here, right now, Team Knights gonna be looking to make things happen. Full cap still gonna be their goal. by this point in time, it's all about them getting this objective done. Then I still available Sander going over to that high ground. And he can find a target, a perch, an opportunity to make things happen. Inbox though on the left hand side. Hustle over those Helix rockets. In the meantime, Viagster puts up the bubble. Here comes the halt, and it's time for the flux. Cert now getting the tracking on the right hand side with the proper setup. And Aegon lifting people up to supply those takedowns. Well played there to our Sigma.
Hey. Hello.
In the meantime though, Tactical Visor is available. Seems like Inbox running around the map as much as possible into this one. On the right hand side we go. Damage being done already. Vigilance in the meantime. Ready with a chance, and thank you for the follow there. Winars the Putra apparently. Sorry about that. But thank you for the follow and checking out the channel. Team Knight though, trying to make things through that I yet again from Sander. Same perch this time. Just scaring the opposition. He knew someone was coming. Heard those footsteps. Went for the flashbang, but it was very surprised to have both Fire Falcon and Inbox in his sidelines. The Wrecking Ball really messing up the damage calculations there. And Fire Falcon right now onto the objective he goes. We'll get torn apart though, in order you see with that fusion cannon. Just keeping the damage on. In the meantime though, for Team Bishop, going for the setup yet again. Halt, Supercharger. Damage boost is a go. Potency at its prime. And right now Team Bishop holding steadfast yet again. Really preventing any real progress here from Team Knight. Anyway though, the bullets keep on coming. Vigilance in the meantime giving the Harmony Orb over. And the trance is available here. Baxter though whips out the grab the surge and we'll get eaten up by Aegon. Very telegraphed. The kinetic grass gonna be enough to get the chomp on. But Fire Falcon this time trying to make his own play. Mines in the middle. Turret though keeping on with the pressure, getting the damage from afar. And it seems like Nadamai having a good time here on this Torbjorn. Really fun to see that people working out the Torbjorn, especially with Viagster here, the master basically of the builders in the PH scene. That's something he enjoys as much as possible. Anyway though, for Team Knights, all they need to do now is keep up with the pressure. And the hammer right here in this instance. Aegon bolting along as well. For Nadamai, he has the Torbjorn turret set up out in the front. Very ambitious there from Viagster. Literally jumps at the turret and gets the KO. Tamura riding that payload as well. Mobile Deadeye without the slow. Seems like Tamura understanding, just finding these angles again. And that is what the hitscan can do. 3 shots all abound. The bridgeway now coming closer and closer here with Team Knights. And it seems like this is potentially their elements. It'll be very, very potent with the Wrecking Ball as well as the Winston. Environmentals can be into the cards into this one. The payload though, being pushed. Will it reach the tail end without a contest? Flashbang already from Sander. Here comes the Genji though, and Sander frags out 2 immediately. The Sander show is back on force. 4 or 5 frags on the board, make that a full team kill. And Team Knight did not know what hit them. Seems like Bishop understanding where to come on out. And that Sander catching out Fire Falcon, seeing the Zenyatta as well. It looked like for Team Knight that they had it in the bag. But the Flux came and the Flux went. And it was still in the fight by accident. In the meantime, leaping over to the front for Team Knights. The Primal Rage is available. We'll see how the blue hand side is gonna play things out. France at the ready. Coalescence is good to go as well. Supercharger right here, right now. Catches out Inbox. And red hand side will get damage boosted up to a maximum. Coalescence right here, right now. Here comes the Hulk, catching them out. 30 seconds left. And Team Bishop yet again just destroying the competition. Keeping everyone close. Tearing everyone apart. And one last chance, one last ride here for Team Knights. Seems like Fiji though. We're going for the trance. Highly unfortunate. Seem to do the same. And I think they understand that there is no way to get on back. Inbox trying to make it through. Yumi gonna fall on over as well. Fire Falcon looking for the contest for Viagster, but it's just not gonna happen. And that is game, set, and match there. And then interesting ending, but losing the fight a little too early will be that. Look at that googly eyes, all abounds. Okay, we done? I think I'll put the eyes, the eyes. Look at that mercy. Yeah, so this is gonna be a red team victory. 3, 2, 1. Are we done or will we go another one? That's the real question here. Okay. Okay, guys. GG, thank you. See ya next week. Yeah, we can call it there, ladies and gentlemen. A little too high. GG, well played. Mr. Somi. Apparently not too washed up after all. Not too washed up after all whatsoever. And that is our OverRush PH Pug. It was good to see a very PH focused setting by the tail end of this session, especially on Ilios and Eichenwalde. But our final results for today: a 3-0 on Lijiang, a 4-3 on King's Row, a 2-3 on Havana, a 3-4 on Paris, a 3-2 on Numbani, a 2-3 on Rialto, a 2-3 on Ilios, and finally a 1-3 on Eichenwalde. It was a pretty fun session, seeing some familiar faces, and that is going to be our games for the night. Gonna be looking to set up a few things here, there, and everywhere as we get ready for some StarCraft 2 tournaments tomorrow, as well as look for some open division matches on Sunday. If you guys do like those content, you can check that out over the next few days. What else? We'll be looking to play some Wet as well, and yeah, we'll see when we can get our next bug session going. Probably Monday yet again next week, but that is still dependent on what I have to do for that week itself. It's been fun, it's been great. Thank you guys for tuning on in. I'll see you guys next time for another session of the Pugs.